cards in hand that like if these get removed, at least they're already done their job, and now you're playing more characters, and basically every turn you're asking, can you remove this? Can you remove that?
Keep on removing.
All right, and we are back on YouTube. We've had some technical difficulties here, but welcome back to Malmo Gameweek. We're in about round 6, and we've got the reigning champion of Malmo Gameweek, Sandor, to the left, and the Disney LORCANA European Championships finalist, Michele, to your right. This is game 2, and Michele is 5 lore away from winning.
It's really close, and it's going to be really interesting to see what Sandor does this last few rounds, if he's going to go crazy with the lore, or if Michele is going to win this game also.
Yeah, absolutely. So Michele is 1 game up in this round, but it could go to 1-1 if Sandor is able to strike back, but they're 18 lore behind. Well, 18 lore away, they're 14 lore behind. In comes Chip. Sandor's got to discard a card. It's going to be a Tipo. But can Michele discard that final card in Sandor's hand? Do we know what it is? Is it a Sisu? Is it a B prep? We're going to find out soon. Sandor with 1 more card added to hand.
Is it Var beredd? Is it? It's the 1 card that could save him now. Keep the game going.
Very interesting they decided to challenge with the crab, because every point of lore is super crucial at this point.
Yep.
Oh, there it is! Var beredd!
We're going to try as well.
Do it.
Var beredd!
There it is! So beautiful, I love it.
In Sweden with the Swedish B prep. The carpet bag now coming through for Sandor, adding a popsicle back, and it's back on over to Michele, who's just 4 away from victory and has a whole fistful of cards.
The downside of not questing to 17 is now every turn you want to force the clear, so now you need to play 4 lore every turn.
Yep.
If you did quest to 17, yes, you allow them a little bit of a better trade, the Goofy gains 2 lore, but then 3 lore every turn is enough of a development to force the clear.
Maleficent!
There it is!
The monstrous dragon comes through and cleans up the cricky. We know that one's been reprinted.
Survives 1 more turn.
Fun fact, Maleficent was not picked in the draft yesterday because everyone was too try-hard and didn't want to pick a 9-drop.
And who picked Maleficent in the end?
I did. Done. I can't stop myself.
But it was passed like 5 times.
I gotta say, didn't use it.
Genie comes through. So Michele's just trying to continue to threaten that story on board. They're up to 17, and Sandor now needs to deal with both the Genie and the Ursula, which is not going to be easy.
Well, or just the Genie. Could stall at least a little bit.
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Is this it? What cost does he have?
Sandor from Denmark, 2 cards in hand. I think it's a vision of the future. Might be a sale though. Let's see. It is a vision.
It's a vision.
But only 6 ink still remains. Or, no, 7 ink after this vision.
Something like a Wort Berot would help so much, because they can even sing it and refill with the carpet bag.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, this is exciting. What do we do?
This is a nail biter. Can Sandor hang on in there? Even if they do, though, Michele is just applying so much pressure. Sandor, no time to relax.
Has to go to the ink for the Sisu.
Oh, let's go. Oh, he cleans the board again.
Crab trigger? Where did the crab trigger go?
Where they probably put it on Maleficent.
Okay.
That's a reward.
But suddenly Sandor now threatening to quest for 5 a turn, but here comes PJ and the Diablo. So Sandor needs something off the top.
So you threaten gamey, but if they can only move as little as 1 card,
the next card
they stay in the game.
Does he believe in the heart of the card? Sandor needs a way of removing Prince John or Diablo. Heals with the popsicle. Is it the Krakatoa?
1 more draw of the carpet back.
What's the last card?
Is it the Krakatoa? It's a Sisu! It's unbelievable!
So the quest to 8 here, then they have 8 lore on the board. The quest to 16, they still might need something, but because he's only on 17 lore, can he refill enough to threaten game again? And so another John.
Michele, what do they have available? There are 3 dragons on the opponent's side of the board. It's another PJ!
There it is.
So now I guess you pair it with like 2 more Diablos. I think you want to pair it in a way where if they have something like just a Maleficent Dragon, you still have game. So it's really important you don't threaten just story, but one more than story here.
Yeah, that's a really good choice to do. And he has enough cards to do it.
So many cards.
He puts on our Diablo.
Another Diablo. 4 ink still remaining for Michele.
And
It's going to
another
be
Diablo.
another Diablo. And here we go.
Let's see.
Sandor
This is
with
the
2
exact
cards in
setup.
hand.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Again.
Even something like a Pirate's Life could really just buy them that extra turn.
It's a
Yeah,
popsicle.
yeah.
Sandor draws 2 cards in hand. Let's look at the facial expression.
It didn't change yet.
He's such a stone face. I love it. Oh, visions.
He's looking through his discard. What might he be searching
Yeah,
for?
Right.
Maybe suggest he's got vision, like what do I still have in the deck? What's my out here? How do I win?
Do I use something like the carpet bag first or another way to gain extra info?
Okay, and it's going to be the carpet bag, bringing back Popsicle.
One more
Popsicle's
draw.
played. Draw! Facial expression check.
My God,
Didn't
come
change
on.
again.
What did he get?
There is 7 ink still available here for Sandor.
Place 4.
It's a Halfarago sung by the dragon.
Ooh. Right.
Facial expression check.
Well, you don't need this 2 lore. You don't care about that at all. But you need one more turn.
It's...
Var beredd.
It's...
Well, you really don't want to, but sometimes
There's a
you
sail
have
in
to
hand.
be-prep this.
There's a sail in hand. It will be the sail.
One more draw.
My goodness.
The face expression did change.
5 ink
Nailbiting.
available.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. What did he get?
There's a shark.
Yeah, we saw shark.
And I think there's a B prep, but you'd have to sing it with Sisu at this point.
And as soon as you do that, it might just buy Michele enough time to set up a new board.
Yeah, it will only save him 1 round, but
What a
Michele is up
nail
there.
biter we've got here. Michele with Prince John and 2 Diablos. I think there's a B prep in the hand here for Sandor. Conquest. No, there's
it's
not!
up!
There's no B prep!
Wow.
This game.
And Michele takes down the Danish Titan.
That was a game. What a nail biter by the end. My goodness.
He's not out of it yet, though. He lost 1 round. He could still defend his title of Malmo Gameweek champion.
Now, I believe
Of course.
I spoke with Sandor earlier. I believe that might have lost at least once before this game.
Oh, really?
If that is the case, they need to win out from here.
So I think we need to give our players a round of applause.
Of course, yeah. Very good. Very good.
Why are you looking into the camera?
Oh my.
Apologies again for the technical issues, but welcome back to Malmo Gameweek. Card Market sponsors this stream. They also sponsor Malmo Gameweek here. We've got Fanfinity, we've got plenty of sponsors. We've got this guy from LORCANA in the booth. We've got this guy. Who are you?
The Legend of Dane.
The Legend of Dane.
Danne.
And so,
Everybody calls me Dane.
and if you want to see some Swedish content, what
Yeah.
kind of content do you do?
I do a lot of Nintendo stuff and I do LORCANA stuff.
Let's
so yeah,
go.
completely in Swedish. So
What's-
välkomna allihopa. Håll till godo.
It's your welcome. Now, what's your favorite thing about Sweden? I'll go first. Mine's the breakfast at the hotel.
Oh my lord.
If we're talking about the breakfast, it's the potatoes. The potatoes with some kraut, amazing. But I think I like the hultegudo.
Håll till godo. That's
What
the
about
best one.
beans for the Swedish breakfast?
But I don't like beans for breakfast.
You don't like beans for breakfast?
It's not for me. But they even have some lactose-free options at
Yeah.
the breakfast.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm
Very
going to
Super
take
nice,
the time
yeah.
on the round. You two guys amuse yourselves.
Okay, will be very amusing.
Yeah, I think they just want to be inclusive to everyone. If you know, if you can't have dairy, you can have gluten
Yes,
or
but
whatever.
I think most of the world isn't inclusive enough for
Yeah.
like lactose-free stuff.
But it's you know, we need to show our good side and invite more people to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good. It really has been a good day of streaming and playing today. We've seen a lot of cool decks and a lot of cards that we won't see again in standard after this weekend. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I am one of those crazy people that, in a nostalgic way, I want to see more B preps. I know that
Yeah,
people
I
hate it,
love
but I
B-prep.
really love it. It has to clean the board and work it way out. The same with a lot of bouncy characters. I really am gonna miss Madam Min.
In set 9 you can really set up some menacing boards because you don't have to be worried about this clear everything card.
Yeah.
Versus you, set 9. Let's go.
Sure. But can we have an interview?
I would love to have a break.
Yeah.
Can we get Michele on an interview?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna interview first, yeah. But in the same way, it feels nostalgic. That's why this tournament is really special, because it's the last time you can see those, except for the legacy thing. Or
The Infinity format?
Yeah, the Infinity format, yeah. So, it will still be fun, you can see it there, but it's standard though.
Have you played Infinity yet?
No.
Because I haven't either, but like I can't wait, because right now Infinity doesn't have the same ban list, or doesn't have a ban list yet. And there's some cards that were banned that I really love, like Fortisphere and Flava Charm. So I'd love to play with them again.
My first deck, I just built my item deck with Flava Charm and Fortisphere the week before they banned them, and I was like, it sucks. I'm happy that it wasn't that expensive.
For me, it's not. I don't know. It wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
But I had ordered 4 Tamatoa singles, and when they arrived, the deck was already banned.
No.
We lost him, but we'll try and get him soon. Me versus you.
Okay.
You can leave.
Wait,
kick
there's
out.
one caster?
Switch to the player stream.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
I'll have a set 9 match against curly cards.
We could
Pack Rush.
we could just play ourselves, and I could attach the mics.
Yeah.
Could do that too.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Or maybe Kim and 3-1 at us.
Sure. They could cast our match.
Yeah.
Nice. I can change around the titles. Yes. Just take it away there and there. Cool.
You have to finish their drinks.
Yeah.
So annoying when there's
People are crazy
all
like
half
that.
empty.
All right, it's left with Spessy. He is setting up the game, but for the moment, it's back with us, Kim and Kawa. So, hope everybody's been enjoying the stream. Apologies for the OBS crash in the middle there, but yeah, that last game was actually super tense. I was just there making sure the stream didn't die again, and I could feel the tension, like top decking playing the Popsicle into the next Sisu and then really trying to find the answer. Two incredible players. Sander was the previous champion, I think, of the Sweden Open, or maybe it was like one of the previous events in Malmo. And Michael, very fantastic player from Italy, did very well in the European Championships as well. So, what are you looking forward to seeing, Kim? We've got 2 more rounds, of course. We've got Jan and Spessy, which we can tune back into now. But in general, for the rest of the tournament, what are you hoping to see? What type of decks would you like to see up there?
I have heard that there's a Sapphire Amethyst deck doing really well.
Okay.
I would love to see some of that. I have yet to see an Emerald Sapphire deck today, but I don't know if there's much of that.
We did have one on stream.
We had one on stream?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
But there has been a lot of Amber Steel, a lot of Ruby Sapphire in the room. I think I'd love to see a Sapphire Amethyst.
Yeah, Blurple. Yeah.
Blurple has been doing really well today.
Yep. Speaking of Blurple, I believe that's the deck that Mr. Moyen is going to be playing. And Spessy, if he is shuffling, Spessy is taking back his signature fabled Ruby Sapphire right now with the Beagle Boys, the Shift Mulan, the Maui Half Shark. And I want to say this is, I mean, knowing the orange sleeves from, we've played a lot of these decks already, I think this is either Blurple or this is Emerald Sapphire. Yeah.
Yeah. I would assume it could be the Emerald Sapphire
Maybe.
by the sleeves.
I think
because they're a bit lighter, but
Jan enjoys to play both of these decks though. But this is really interesting being able to cast this as well, because this is kind of a little teaser, a look ahead into the set 9 meta. As many of you guys watching this are probably maybe already planning to play this weekend, if you're just doing a pre-release, or if you actually want to go and play a local tournament, if you have secured some of your new fabled cards already. But yeah, myself and Kim have really been kind of knee deep in the fabled meta. Moyen's actually playing the Infinite Combo deck, which is Amber Amethyst. So very excited to see if he can pilot this to victory, if he wants to just maybe go a little bit of an aggressive route, or actually, it would be cool to see him pull off the full combo. There's a lot of time left on the round, so I think we should be able to see at least a full match here.
Absolutely. I really like our in-between matches, these getting to see the set 9 meta, what it could be like. I hope to see some of these decks in the new Fabled meta as the new core constructed comes on. I'd love to see some more Emerald Sapphire, and maybe this is the way that Ruby Sapphire will go with Robin Hood Sharpshooter and Shark combos.
Yeah, this deck is fun, but like I've said before, it's not very good, unfortunately. I actually think it's very close to being very good. It's just there's not enough card draw on the deck. And this deck that Moyen's playing, Amber Amethyst, is just like a bit of a silly combo deck. But, I mean, especially also builds some very, very good meta decks, in my opinion. Like, you've got, obviously, Amber Steel Aggro, which I think will honestly be the deck to beat in the set 9 meta. It's just incredibly, incredibly strong with that Tiana. Very little ways to interact with it. Amethyst Steel, also very strong, and Blurple, also very strong. But some in-color combinations I haven't really looked into as much. Like, I think Emerald Amethyst definitely has some potential as well, but that's something I need to experiment around with a little bit more. But overall, yeah, I mean, just Steel and Amethyst decks are super, super good, because in Amethyst you have all of the card draw. You've still got your Genies, you've got your Elsa for a bit of disruption, you've got Dumbo, super, super good new legendary card. And then on the Steel side, most of the time people are just playing Steel because you still have Dock and you still have Strength being the reprint. So those two alone is nearly enough to support like a decent Steel package. But it's mainly Amethyst being paired with a lot of stuff for at least the initial testing for Fabled. So yeah, Curly Cards, as he's known, decides to ink his Basil. Doesn't want to play it on turn 1. And we'll see what Moyen does. They look very excited to play these decks.
They do indeed.
I mean, these are really, really fun decks. This is what I was saying to Specie earlier. It's like, I actually really got to mess around, build a lot of really cool new decks, even if they're not necessarily very good. Like, I was messing around with like Emerald Steel Pirates, and the decks are like, they're so close to being good if they just had like a little bit more consistent card draw, because they have some pretty cool characters in them. But it's just that lack of card draw that really, really makes the deck suffer. Specie's playing fast here. Inks the Tipo, plays a Sail. What additional card will he ink? I do see a 1-drop Basil in hand, so he probably wants to ink another card so he can play that Basil, or maybe his hand is a little bit too bricky and he wants to actually just keep that Basil as another ink. Which he's looking to ink the Basil maybe. I think Basil's a fine 1-drop in this deck. It's actually in my Ruby Sapphire as well for set 9. Yeah, he just decides to pass the turn.
I have really enjoyed getting to mess around and test with these decks. Just testing with different cards that maybe were reprinted and weren't as viable in the previous sets, but it's been really fun getting to test out different combinations and find out which cards work best with each other.
Mm-hmm.
The Lantern coming out on the board. I found Yelena to be a really good card, particularly in this deck, giving Challenger +2 to another card. Really great for getting removal.
Yeah, being able to buff up your smaller costed characters to kind of trade up. Oh, this tech card is so strong. I actually really like this inclusion. It's just a shame this card is uninkable, but it's the
Helping Hand.
Helping Hand, yeah. So this card is a 1-cost inkable Sapphire. Oh, sorry, 1-cost uninkable Sapphire card. That chosen character gains support and you draw a card. So it's actually a very good anti-vanish card for the Sapphire decks.
Yeah. A nice little 1-cost action card to get your extra lore off Shark.
Yes, that's true.
It is such a shame it is uninkable.
It's also not the worst card in this deck. Oh my god, he played double Lilo because he played free action cards this turn. Okay, this is actually very, very, very impressive from Mr. Curly Cards himself. So, Moyen looking to ink. What's this called again? We found a way.
We found a way.
Yeah.
Uses his lantern.
And plays Pascal! The Amber Amethyst Dual Link, 3/3, quest for 3 with evasive.
Another possibility, if we did have it in hand, would be the Yzma. allowing him to draw back up to 3 cards, which is also a really nice way of card draw, because a lot of these decks have been lacking in card draw, not enough card draw mechanics and stuff, but I feel like the Yzma has really helped the Amethyst.
I think so for sure. The difference being as well that the Yzma, with it already being in purple, I think there are a lot of ways to draw cards already, but I do agree in very aggressive decks where you want to be dumping your hand very, very fast, I think the Yzma is particularly good. Oh, the B-King Undisputed coming out by Mr. Curly Cards himself, taking out that Pascal. This is very, very impressive from Speci so far, like really showcasing the this Lilo. Like, I think this Lilo is actually, like, it's really not a bad card, it's just difficult to pull it off a lot of the time, and it's rare you can consistently play it. Oh, the double Huey.
Double Huey for Mr. Moyan.
Coming out from Moyan here. Maybe he wants to, like, do double Huey. Oh, he missed his lantern trigger, I think. Nah, he let him away with it, yeah. Look at him.
He's not trying to.
Judge, Mr. Trigger. Judge. Okay. Well, I mean, this is the interesting thing. Is Speci going to run out of cards pretty fast? He only has 2 in hand right now. He's got 3 in hand actually. Got a Pirate's Life, Maui Shark, and a Develop Your Brain as well. But really putting the pressure on against Moyan here.
But it's 2 Hueys out on the board.
I mean, Moyan would love to see World's Greatest Criminal Mind, but I really don't think that he plays it within this this deck. The double trade and the Yzma that you mentioned.
Oh yes.
Has come out.
Her 1-drop Palace Guard.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't get banished by the one cost card with the Sapphire again. Let's see if Mr. Curly Cards remembers to trigger his lore gain. He does. Triggers the shark. Okay. Queen of Hearts coming out. This is a card that, like, honestly, yeah, it's one of the few cards that kind of helps you draw cards within this deck, but it's still not very consistent in doing so. It's also a 4/3, so kind of one challenge and it's kind of gone. So unless this is the card that you keep ready and your other characters are challenging, then it's pretty good. But then it's pretty rare that your opponent wants to exert their characters if you already have this Queen of Hearts out, because then they're basically allowing you to get a lot of cards. And use my trigger here from Moyan, allowing him to, as you mentioned earlier, Kim, draw up the 3 cards. Moyan just taking his time, figuring out what to do. Plays the Elsa here to exert the Queen of Hearts, and decides to banish his Palace Guard into a challenge into it, which results in the Palace Guard getting banished. The Elsa banishes it as well, takes 4 damage, and the Huey coming out as well. Now Speci looking to see what he can do. This Maui Half Shark in a pretty good position to challenge, banish a character, get an action back from the discard. Which one will it be? I think he's considering B-King, because it could at least get rid of either the Huey or the Yzma. Yep, decides to take B-King. Could also sing it with the Lilo if he wants to. Ah, right, okay. Decides to use the Lilo, challenge into the Yzma, and then play as the B-King.
Definitely stopping Moyan from drawing more cards. Yeah. Will benefit Mr. Curly Cards.
Yeah.
2 cards in hand.
It's a Sven, I think, that was drawn. I'm not too sure, but this
is a one-off Donald Duck.
Is it? Is it one-off Donald Duck?
I believe it's the Amber Donald Duck, and there's only a one-of in this deck.
Yeah, yeah.
The Alanadale,
and
it goes to Sir Curly Cards.
Yeah. There we have it. Is there much time left on the round? We'll see if they can maybe have another quick match. But the round should be over relatively soon. 2.5 minutes. Okay, cool. All right, we'll see. It looks like they're swapping cards. I think he's giving...
I think he's improving the deck.
Yeah, he's giving Moyan cards to make the deck better. And noticeably, they're all purple cards. They're all Amethyst cards.
Yeah. It feels like the deck is primarily amethyst,
Yeah.
with a few amber coming in.
Yeah.
It is one of the best colors.
I'm not biased.
All right. So we'll see. Would you mind running over to them and just letting them know there's like 2 minutes left on the clock? If they want to play maybe some speed LORCANA or something, that would be cool. See, it looks like they're trying to improve the deck right now. Hope everybody in chat is doing well. I'm having a blast here at Malmo Gameweek. There will be 2 rounds remaining. And then tomorrow we will have a top 32 cut. And we will be crowning our champion of the Malmo Gameweek event. Yeah, I think Moyen's trying to lay out the deck list, see what improvements he can make. But yeah, that was very, very fun. We're just going to chill out, hang out with you guys for a little bit. Did you let them know?
Yes, we are going to get a fabled pack rush incoming.
Yeah, they will do a speed pack rush. We'll probably have plenty of time because even if there's 2 minutes left on the clock,
So matches will go into overtime.
Yep.
There's a few
So matches will go to
that
time.
are only gone to their 3rd game.
Yes, indeed.
I imagine we'll go to turns.
Yes. And yeah, no, it's been a great event so far. Some top players playing here at this event, and it's also just really cool to see all of these decks like one last time, right?
Absolutely.
Like you really saw the power of red blue in the last game, doing like double Sisu, playing B prep a lot of the time, and also like the Emerald Amethyst as well, being super, super powerful. I think Amber Steel, for the most part, the core of that deck will stick around, but does lose a lot of key essential pieces like the Cinderella, loses the Rapunzel, the Storm Rage on, all of the cards like that. But yeah, overall, like we mentioned as we were casting that game, I'm super, super excited to just dive deeper into the Fabled meta once we can get into it.
For sure. I will most definitely miss Popsicle, Sisu. There's been a lot of Sisus here today. Sisus, board clearing, all those aggro decks. It's going to be hard, but I'm excited for the change. Excited to see something new. Like our new decks we just saw, it'll be great to see a new meta evolve.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, especially built some pretty cool decks to like showcase the different things you can do within Fabled. Obviously, some of them maybe aren't as competitive as others, but like I said, I think there's some cool ideas with Red Blue that you can do. Like Beagle Boys has some potential, but from initial testing, early testing, top 3 decks really do seem like Amber Steel aggro, Amethyst Steel, and probably Blurple. That's the top ones. And I mean, Moyen made a really cool Ruby Amethyst as well, which had like the 3-cost human Sisu. They are speed pack rushing. Let's actually.
Oh, speed pack rushing. Let's get into
Let's get straight into it. They're just drawing up right now. Wait, is that an enchanted? No, I thought I saw an enchanted in Moyen's hand. Maybe no.
No, it wouldn't be an enchanted.
Maybe
It's
it was
the
one
ink
of
card,
the
no?
ink cards. Yeah. I mean, it would be funny if it wasn't enchanted.
Oh!
It was!
It was!
Oh my god! I knew I saw something.
The 3-cost Steamboat Pilot.
And he just concedes! The Mickey Mouse is too powerful!
Steamboat Pilot did it.
Oh
It's-
my
and
God,
it-
it's right
and it's so fitting. It is so fitting
somebody
because
flip
it's
it.
on the wall,
Somebody
right
flip
behind
it. Oh
Jan
my
Moy.
god, no way! He's raw dogging it as well, no sleeve.
Someone get him to.
And he has a
flip that.
legendary Max Goof in his hand as well.
Oh,
I knew it! I
what
knew
a
I saw
waterfall.
something. Let's go! Steamboat Mickey.
I don't think Curly Cards' deck will live up to that now.
No, I don't think so.
But it is a
don't
max
think it's
goof on the
possible.
board for Curly Cards.
Well, he wants to put it in a sleeve, yes, Bessie's like, put it in a sleeve!
Protect the card.
And Spessie's like, what? You got a Max Goof as well? How can I compete? Moyen is just posing as the Steamboat Mickey.
It's only fitting as well because it's right behind him.
Yep. Oh, showing his hand to the stream. Okay. Ariel is inked. Oh my god. Mickey Mouse And we have a 5-cost 5/5 that quests for 2.
Already putting together a really strong board.
Daisy Duck. Ooh. Card being discarded.
It will be TikTok
TikTok, no!
into the banishment.
Mine's favourite, but I know why he held on to a certain card. It's look at this family, sing together. Oh my god.
Look at this family.
He's able to look at the top 5 cards and put 2 character cards into his hand. It's another Steamboat Mickey.
Oh,
can
he
do
has
double
to do
trouble.
it. He has to do it. Oh, he does. And he does.
Oh my god.
And Cusco, wanted llama.
There is nothing that Mr. Curly Cards can do to stop this.
It's the ultimate Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Pilot. Board.
Okay. What is Curly Cards going to do against this behemoth of a board? Mickey Mouse staring Curly Cards down. There's not too much he can do. I think he has the G. No, he has the. Oh, he has the super rare Ursula. Exerts Mickey. Oh, and sings the Amber Song for free, healing something and drawing a card. Unfortunately, he couldn't actually utilize that heal because he didn't have anything that could banish an opposing card and actually survive the challenge. Woo! Rapunzel coming down, taking 1 lore away from Curly Cards. They are speed playing right now. Let's see what he can do here. Moyen definitely having a more threatening board right now. Three damage on the card. Moving 1, taking out Mickey Mouse. And plays
Roxanne!
Roxanne. Oh, not sure if he wants to quest. Decides to challenge the Cusco, I believe, and also quest with the Wildcat. Simba plus PJ Pete. Wow, Moyen really just aggroing out here with this Simba as well. Between the Pete and the Simba, that's going to be 4 extra lore again. The Cursed Merfolk, so many characters on the board for Mr. Curly Cards right now.
But will it be enough to defeat Mr. Jan Moy?
Has to double trade his 2 characters away just to clear 5/5. Also has to double trade to clear the other character. What is the top deck? It's an Elsa. A non-epic version, but Moyen will quest with the Simba, with the PJ Pete. As long as Moyen keeps top decking high questing cards, he should be pretty safe for it. I believe if he top decks a card that quests for 2, he should be in a pretty favorable position right now.
Yeah. Really has the advantage on lore here.
Unfortunately, cannot even take out the PJ Pete, so only has to top deck a card that quests for 1, and it's the Mickey Mouse True Friend. It doesn't need quest for 2. Doesn't even have to quest with the Elsa. Does Curly Cards have a way to clear this Mickey Mouse True Friend, as well as all of the other cards on the board? Let's see. LeFou ready. Whoop. Still won't be any way to clear the Mickey Mouse True Friend.
And does he has a way? He will challenge PJ
Roxanne.
Pete.
Probably challenge for Powerline. This has the quest of Powerline. What's he gonna do?
Can Curly
That's the
Cards
game.
do it? Can Curly Cards get rid of Mickey Mouse True Friend?
He just ran away with the enchanted. It's okay. It's okay.
Did you get an enchanted?
Yeah, he opened an enchanted and back out.
Wow.
Absolutely insane. What a
What a game! What a pull!
match. That was
Moyen truly
was
happy.
the best play we've seen all day. Was Mr. Curly Card steal the Mickey Mouse
And
enchanted?
running across the hall with
Absolutely
an enchanted
Wild.
Steamboat Pilot.
Yes, he's right behind us, right? Right behind us. Very, very cool.
In all its glory.
So we've seen a few epics pulled from Pack Rush and an Enchanted, and I do believe we had an iconic pulled at the event by somebody playing Pack Rush,
Yeah.
which is absolutely insane. I might say, yeah, here's your 2 boosters. Iconic. I believe it was Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse.
Mouse.
Very, very cool.
Sitting down to play with your 2 boosters.
Yeah. That's why when we did it, like I always want to check the most
But
expensive card.
you're not meant to.
Yeah, but if I don't want to shuffle my iconic with no sleeve.
You have to just be careful.
No,
That's the
not
fun.
me. No,
That's the fun.
I have to check.
Well, the year's paid off. It was a B King, undisputed.
Yes. I mean, I'm very happy with the Epic B King, so we'll be getting into the next round very, very shortly. I know time was called a little while ago. We're just trying to sort out the start of the next round. 2 more rounds to go, and then that will be it for day 1. Be sure to tune back in tomorrow as well. We'll be doing day 2. It's going to be top 32 cut, 5 additional rounds being played, best of 3, of course. And yeah, super excited to have you guys join us tomorrow as well. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. It's been an absolute blast to be here at Malmo Gameweek with everybody celebrating sets 1 to 8 before Fabled hits, and we go into this post-rotation meta. And yeah, we're going to have loads more tournaments coming up over the next few weeks for the new meta as well, which I'm super, super, super excited for. And yeah, just once again, shout out to the organisers of Malmo Gameweek for inviting myself and Kim here, and Spessy and Moyen and Martin LORCANA and all of the other players who were playing here as well. Yeah, it's been an absolute blast.
And Sweden's very own Magnus and Dane,
Yeah.
they've been phenomenal.
They've been absolutely crushing it.
It's been such a great way to celebrate the reign of Jafar.
Yes.
And a final time for people to play their Be Prepared and their popsicles and see all of our favourite decks as we know it before the core constructed meta changes.
Yeah, let's talk about Infinity Constructed really quickly. How are you feeling about that? Because that's something that I think is like a really fun new thing that honestly right now I haven't touched at all because I haven't really been thinking about it too much. But if I have some spare time, I definitely want to venture into it a little bit more. I know there's an event that we're attending next week where one of the like side events, it's going to be like a big side event on the next day, is going to do it. I am seeing something on the screen right now. So the winner of the UK Games Expo event is playing the world champion DKP, who is going to come out on top. He said he looks a little bit nervous, to say the least.
Scared.
To say the least.
Seems a bit scared. That'll definitely be interesting.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that would be a cool feature match, but I don't know if we want to have the same people on the feature match again. I'm sure we'll find somebody else on the top tables to show off again. But yeah, that should be starting pretty soon. It looks like all of the players are shuffling around, trying to find their pairings for round 7, and then we're going to jump straight into it. Yeah, so Infinity Constructed.
Oh yes, I have thought a lot about it, and as of right now, I don't believe there's been a ban list.
No, there's not.
So what I've
Bookie,
been amazed.
Because Bookie's are added.
Yeah, Bookie's are. You can still play Bookie.
Yes,
you can play Bookie now if you really want to. What my heart really wants to see, and I hope it gets to happen before there's a possible ban list, is Hiram Flaversham for the Sphere back in the arena.
Mr. Moyen will absolutely love
Popsicle, give us some Sapphire Steel the way it was intended.
We're gonna
I miss you,
to
Mr. Flaversham.
Set 7 meta, yeah.
Set 7.
I mean, I don't know how interesting it will be for. Yes.
You guys want to see this round?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you maybe try to find us a cool game on the top tables?
I can see what I can do.
Yes, sounds good. Yeah, honestly, like, because set 9 is a lot of the, like, for Infinity Constructed, set 9 is actually a little bit strange because a lot of the set is already cards that we know that are already in the game. But for the newer cards, I'm not sure what they bring. I do think, like, for Green Steel, for example, the 3-cost Max Goof and even the legendary Floodborn one can be pretty good to kind of recycle your Strength of the Raging Flyers, which of course you can already do in the current core constructed, but also like Storm Rage Ons, Sudden Chills, stuff like that. So that's an interesting deck I might explore. Also Max Goof I might honestly play in Amber Emeralds, one of my pet decks I've played throughout like from sets like 5 to set 8 pretty much. And Yeah, are there any, like, because I know you're a big fan of Ruby Sapphire, are there any new cards within Ruby Sapphire that you would like to kind of explore potentially?
I would love to see a Ruby Sapphire Powerline deck, just because he's Ruby and he's a singer. And what better way than to play LORCANA than play a full Goofy deck if there's enough characters and you can sing eye to eye with Powerline. There is nothing more fitting than that.
I mean, that does sound like a very, very thematic deck.
For a themed night, for your themed night tournaments, dress up as Super Goof, playing a Super Goof Ruby Powerline deck.
I honestly would like to cast, maybe it sounds a little bit weird, I would love to cast a competitive themed LORCANA deck night. Like, what is the best meta deck for a themed format? Like, I don't think that's going to be a format that would be fully supported, because suddenly you have to like think about the pool of these cards. Okay, this is like all of the Snow White cards, all of the Peter Pan cards, but I think it's a very fun community format, and I know there's been a few events like that at like local game stores, stuff like that. I've heard some whispers of like Peter Pan decks are pretty good because Peter Pan has a lot of evasive characters. Tinkerbells are pretty strong.
Yeah, I've seen some really good Frozen themed decks, because then you can play all of the colors. So you can have your Sven, you can have your Elsas, and it's like a range of just Frozen. I believe.
Oh right, yeah, I didn't even realize for themed decks like colors go out the window, right?
Yeah,
you can
colours
just
go out
play.
the window.
You can just play every ink in one deck if you really, really want to. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, even like Snow White decks could be pretty cool. You
Snow
could
White
build like
would be really awesome.
a dwarf deck.
You could just do a Mickey and Friends deck and have all your Mickey Mouse, your Donald Ducks, your Steamboat Pilot.
Yeah.
Definitely one Mr. Jan Moy will play.
Table 1,
Yes.
and one of the players was the champion of the Stockholm Open, beat me in the final.
Okay.
So I wanted to get him on stream.
Sure.
He's from Norway.
Sure.
No, from the Norway Open, sorry.
The Norway Open. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good. So we have the winner of the Norway Open, the person who beat Spessy live on stream, is going to be playing in the feature match. They're currently at table 1, which means, I mean, yeah, they're pretty much locked. I assume they probably will win this round. If they win this round, maybe they will just ID the next round potentially
I
to really
imagine so.
guarantee that they're in there.
Unless they really feel really confident, they may just decide, oh, I'll play for a high seed
Yeah,
tomorrow.
play for high seed. The Jan Moy tactic, yeah.
The Jan Moy tactic.
But it's completely fair. I respect that as well.
Completely fair. There's
you want to
some-
guarantee your top seed.
There's some great prizes on offer, so
Yes, very much so. And also the prize wall of this event has been so cool. So many
Absolutely.
cool promos and like packs and like deck boxes, everything being offered. So, oh, the Stockholm Open playmat coming out here. We will need to update the player names. Oh, I'm saying the Stockholm Open. You guys can't even see. I will.
oh, it's not transitioned.
Transition
They're
the
just
scene.
setting up, getting ready. The winner of the
Norway Open.
Norway Open,
Who beat
which is
Spessy.
who beat Spessy in the Norway Open, will be playing. We're not sure.
Is this Shakira's back?
Is this Shakira?
His hips don't lie.
Shakira.
His hips don't lie.
Okay.
Only few
Shakira.
Only few Shakira.
Okay.
Do you know the other player's name by chance?
Can you find out?
Okay, cool.
We'll tell you in a second.
Ulvloof. Okay.
Against Shakira.
They are the champion of the Norway Open. And that was particularly prestigious because they beat Joe Spessy Curly in the final.
So
Oh, Spessy Curly, you mean Curly Cards?
they.
They bet me. Yeah, they bet me.
And the person here we have on the left is the Norway Open Championship, which I was just told
Champion.
was champion. Which I was just told is extremely prestigious because they bet Mr. Curly Cards in the final.
And I think they play Red Bull items.
Okay, we will see what they play. Shakira is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want Shakira?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Cool. All right, I'm very excited. We have seen Shakira already. Honestly, I believe I casted the match and I still can't remember what they played. But I guess I will be reminded very, very shortly. But yes, this is round 7 of the Malmo Gameweek tournament for Disney LORCANA. The last major set 8 event before rotation hits, and we have some very, prestigious players playing right now. Really excited to see. I believe Mr. Curly Cards left his 2 ink from his pack rush
I believe so.
on the play map. So maybe this means no, it's just for casters. Yeah. And we will see. Ah, yes, I believe Shakira was playing some sort of amethyst deck, and the reason I know is because they have purple nail polish. And I was like, that is so thematic.
That is so
For a minute,
perfect.
I did think because they're also wearing a red shirt, I was
That
like, are
is
they playing
ruby.
ruby amethyst? But I'm pretty sure it is emerald amethyst. But it could be amethyst steel. I genuinely can't remember. I have short-term memory loss. Yes. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if the dice roll has happened already. Players are just warming up right now. But I'm pretty excited. We're getting closer to the end of day 1. The dice roll has happened. It is a 5. Not a very good roll for Shakira, unfortunately. Ulvulf. I cannot pronounce this man's name, unfortunately.
But he is the
Ulf, we'll call him
Norway.
Ulf. Oh, rolls a 7. That means Ulf will be on the play. A clear advantage within the Disney LORCANA trading card game. So let's see what's going to happen as the players draw their opening hands. Yes, it is that emerald amethyst. And according to Mr. Curly Cards,
It is.
Ulf should be
Quite
on
possibly.
Ruby Sapphire items.
Yes, which I don't believe we've seen a very item-heavy deck today.
No, I don't think we've seen it on the stream yet.
No.
That is very, very true.
So it will be fun to see how it pairs up against
Emerald
this
Amethyst.
Emerald Amethyst. Quite a lot of Emerald Amethyst in this room today. I did feel like a lot of Amber Steel, Emerald Amethyst would be here today. I didn't think as much Ruby Sapphire would be here as it is, going around the tables and having a look. But I think people are really trying to get the final hurrah out of Ruby Sapphire before it changes.
I think I kind of expected there to be a lot, actually. But I think the item build in particular,
Yeah.
I would have expected to see a lot more of the DKP builds, which I have walked around the tables and there has been a lot of. But yeah, there's also a lot of Emerald Amethyst. That's also the deck that Moyen brought. I think it's one of the best decks in the format right now, but like Amber Steel is also very strong. Ruby Sapphire is also very strong. So yeah, we're gonna see what comes out on top. What deck will we call like the very last major set A tournament like champion deck? It's gonna be very, very interesting. People will look back and be like, this is the deck that won it all before rotation.
Yep, but they can definitely look at the winning deck lists from this and adjust them to their liking if they're going forward to play an Infinity
Oh, that's very
format.
true.
That
Very
they
true.
can just add a few new cards because that's basically what Infinity format is going to be. Next set is going to be set 1 to 9.
Okay, so on Ulf's side, they simply inked the Vision of the Future, I believe. Passed over to Shakira. Shakira inks a 7-cost Ursula, but no 1-drop for Shakira, unfortunately.
We are going to see a
Chicha
come into play.
And Shakira has to read Chicha. Chicha is a card that when you ink twice, you may draw a card.
Yeah, and Ulvu has just sailed that Azurite Sea
Into the inkwell.
into the inkwell.
Yes, has not played
Not
Sail.
played
yeah.
Sail, but put
Sail
that
is
Sail
a card
into
that
the inkwell.
combos pretty well with Chicha.
Yeah.
Moving over to Shakira. Shakira really trying to find out what to do here. Is there a decent 2-drop play? It is the 1/3 Ursula, so at least a body to contest the Chicha. That is something. So usually if you see Chicha come down, it's going to be very likely that we see a Fishbone Quill played at the moment. That means the 1 ink in order to get the 3 ink, and then the Fishbone Quill putting a card from the hand into the inkwell will then trigger the Chicha, allowing Ulf to draw a card. Inks a Brawl, plays that Fishbone Quill, and will be able to trigger the Chicha and draw a card. Yeah, Chicha actually like a very, very, very interesting card, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this card if it will be played within kind of set 9 post-rotation, because a lot of the stuff like the Storm Rage On and stuff has been kind of removed, so maybe Chicha's a little bit more playable, but an item card like Fishbone Quill has also been rotated out, so the only real combo with it now is kind of Sail the Azurite Sea.
Yeah.
But definitely interesting to think about.
Yeah. We also will have 1 Jump Ahead and Tipo that could also combo with Chicha going forward.
That is true, yep. Okay, Peter Pan Shadow Finder being played right now. Yeah, Shakira very, very happy to just quest with the Ursula, get a point of lore on the board. But yeah, I think you can already kind of maybe see the power of Ulf's Ruby Sapphire item deck here. Going to be ramping pretty efficiently here. And usually when you're ramping, you're using, like, you're putting cards from your hand down into your inkwell, but like Chicha allows you to keep that hand size up, which I think is very, very, very important. A second
double,
Chicha. Oh my god, the triple
Chicha on the board.
Absolutely insane. Crazy, and then the Fishbone Quill is used.
He's going to draw 3 cards. We definitely talked about.
Oh my god!
We definitely talked about card draw being weak in
set 9,
in set 9 going forward, but set 8 here with this deck, definitely strong.
I have never seen this before. Absolutely insane.
We'll be friends on the other side for Shakira.
Yeah, I don't know what can really be done against this. There's so much cards being drawn. Ulf is already on 6 ink. They can play a Sisu next turn. This is absolutely crazy. Shakira, they only have 3 ink available right now. Decides to just draw more cards themselves. But, I mean, honestly, Ulf can probably just play a Sisu if they have it in their hand. Clear the board, just start questing, just going for it. This is an absolutely insane opener from Ulf here.
Absolutely. Can't say I've ever seen 3 Chichas out on the board at the same time. Definitely does not want to be prep here to remove his card draw engine he has set up here. We're going to see a Fishbone Quill into the inkwell. Uses that other Fishbone Quill to put another card into the inkwell and can once again draw 3 cards.
Absolutely insane. It should be pretty likely. So many cards in hand. Is there? I don't know if there's a Sisu. Honestly,
I don't believe
if there is a Sisu, it just feels like the game should be over. Honestly, but there are definitely other things that Ulf can do right now. Plenty of other plays, plenty of other options available.
Can definitely just take the time to build his board. He's so many options in his hand. If he does not have the Sisu, could definitely settle for a Sisu shift. It is 8 cards.
Oh, he has the Sisu. This just feels like the game. I don't know. The most that Shakira can do is probably play an Elsa, clear out one of those Chichas, and yeah, okay, decides to play an Ursula to see all of those cards land. Not a single song present. Plenty of item cards as well.
2 Visalis Spheres. Merlin's Workshop could definitely get that Merlin's Workshop on the board and draw many more cards.
Many more cards. This is just absolutely crazy. Honestly, if I'm Shakira, I'm probably going to game 2. Luckily, okay, this is something that really, really helps. The wrong lever is able to put the Sisu onto the bottom of Ulf's deck, but with all of these Chichas still being on board, there's just going to be such a massive card advantage. So Ulf is just going to be able to like dump plenty of characters. This might honestly be the turn where they just, like you said, build up plenty of the items.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they have 4 items on the board, they can exert all of them and play a Scrooge for free, which is really good.
I think that maybe what we're going to see now is that he's setting up his Merlin's Workshop. Maurice's Workshop. We know that he has other items in his hand. He can play tap 1, draw more cards from Merlin's Workshop, draw more cards, get more cards, ink more cards, ink more cards again with Fishbone Quill, and draw once again more cards with his 3 Chichas on the board.
Yeah, right now I'm going to be very interested to see. Decides to ink the Scrooge. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he would play an additional item to play the Scrooge for free, but really values the extra card draw here right now. 3 more additional cards picked up. And with 3 ink left, plays another Maurice's Workshop. Pays 1 to trigger the first Maurice's Workshop to draw more cards. And yeah, let's hope somebody has snuck a bend to my will into Shakira's hand, because I don't know how they're going to deal with this much value on Ulf's side of the board right now.
Absolutely, definitely showing the power of these Chichas and Maurice's Workshops on the board, and just how powerful that draw engine is.
Super, super crucial here. And Shakira doesn't have many ways to interact with this. Like I mentioned, the best way is probably Elsa. Not even sure it's in hand yet. Opts to just play a Genie instead. Like I said, I could be wrong here, but this to me just kind of feels like I should probably just go for the next game. But I also respect Shakira taking the time and just playing this out as well. Maybe Ulf slightly misplays somehow, but I don't know. There's just so much value here. 3 cards being drawn a turn, and now on top of these workshops, even more cards being added to Ulf's hand. Inks, the Maui Hero to All. A card that many players may be sad to see leaving the core constructed format.
Once again, Inks the additional card, Chicha trigger, and draws extra cards. And here is that Sisu. Once again, poor Shakira's board.
Has been wiped, yeah. Still 4 ink available as well. This is actually so insane because the ramp you get from the Quill every single turn. Yeah, Shakira says, can we go to game 2, please? Yeah, I respect it. So let's see how the next game goes. Shakira will be on the play, which is going to be very, very important. Yeah, I mean, this Chicha combo, like I said, if you're not against Steel, Chicha might as well have Ward pretty much, because at least within Emerald Amethyst, there's no real way to kind of ping off these cards. Like, as I said, Elsa's probably like the best disruption tool. Maybe if they play Bells, but that's like not very efficient. There's also Bells like so expensive as well compared to the Chicha. So yeah, very, very, very impressive from Ulf. I will update the scoreboard right now so everybody can keep track that Ulf is currently 1-0.
And Ulf is the winner of the Norway Open. Definitely knows how to navigate around different decks. Definitely an interesting deck. I haven't seen an item deck with 3 Chichas out on the board to draw this many cards.
Kind of an insane
so far,
opener.
definitely insane opener.
But very smart for him to recognize the value in that as well. Like, I didn't see the exact opening hand. Like, he probably drew into some of those Chichas potentially and then said, oh yeah, this is a line I can go for because Emerald Amethyst doesn't have anything to kind of ping off the Chichas. But yeah, I mean, Ulf also, it seems to be very experienced with the Emerald Amethyst matchup in general. Obviously, with this game, it was a little bit different. He pretty much just like did his Fishbone Quill, drew loads of cards, played Sisu. But I know that he did beat Joe /Speci / Curly Cards at the Norway Open, and Speci was playing that like Emerald Amethyst, but he was playing like the discard variants, right? So he's playing like the Diablos, the Johns. But yeah, really, really enjoying this so far, and let's see if Ulf has as good as an opening hand as he did last turn. Shakira also didn't start off with a 1-drop, which was pretty unfortunate. Yeah, players are going to draw their opening hands, then alter their hands. See what happens.
Will we see, once again, 3 Chichas on the board?
No
Definitely crazy.
Absolutely insane. Seems like they might be doing a deck check potentially. I'm not entirely sure. We will get some confirmation for you guys very, very soon. But there is a table judge present, so don't you guys worry. We'll be back into the action very, very soon.
Definitely an unexpected game 1. Didn't expect that, but can understand why Shakira made the decision just to go straight to game 2.
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, it was still a little bit later than I probably would have done myself. I was like, yeah, no, like you see 3 Chicha, you don't even have an Elsa for one of them. It's like, it's probably the game, honestly, because it's so likely that they just draw into like more Sisus when they're drawing that many cards per turn, ramping that much. Okay, this definitely looks like a different opening hand for Shakira right now. It does have the 1-cost Diablo, has the shift target, and discard an action to do that shift. Also, honestly, has the Peter Pan Shadow Finder, has Genie, Elsa. Seems like a pretty good hand overall. I think the only thing to try and manage here is the Inkables to make sure you have that curve. You don't kind of brick yourself a little bit here. But overall, this looks pretty interesting for Shakira. It looks like Ulf only kept one card, so probably getting 6 new cards. So going for a very aggressive altar here. Okay, yeah. This will... Looks like it's very much going to be a different type of game.
Very much so.
Maybe Shakira can really like turn on the gas, put on the pressure against Ulf. Being on the play tends to be the case, that they can be a little bit more aggressive, quest for a little bit more. So we'll see how this goes. Been very I've just been enjoying the event a lot today. Like seeing a lot of these older decks when I've been kind of not really paying attention. I've kind of forgotten a lot of them already. Not completely forgotten them all, obviously, but you know, like very much moved on to testing the new meta. It's nice to just see these decks in action once again.
Absolutely, we've been jamming a lot of set 9 lately, getting to relive set 8 glory moments and see everything has been great. Such great getting to meet everyone here at Malmo Gameweek. Much stronger opening hand here for Shakira.
Yeah, it does have 2 Diablos, which honestly against Ulf is probably okay. Ulf might not have like great reactions to this unless they're just going to like heavily ramp. Might need a Brawl to answer, but yeah, we'll do this 1-cost Diablo. I will say Shakira doesn't actually have an amazing turn 2 play. Like might have to just like hard cast a Sudden Chill. Maybe we'll even opt to not do that. So if they're able to draw a really good 2-drop, then that could be pretty decent. So for Ulf, Tamatoa is inked, and yeah, no Popsicle here. Bruno picked up for Shakira, possibly a nice card to inked. Could also toss it with the Diablo shift here. Yeah, Shakira may be thinking of tossing the pull the lever, therefore making sure that the wrong lever will be active when it's drawn. Yeah, it's simply just going to ink the Bruno and pass turn. Yeah, it doesn't feel the need to play the Sudden Chill, which I think is correct. You want to make sure you have a good amount of inkables still. Establishing a 2-drop, like maybe an Ursula would be nice. Oh, was that an Ursula in the hand? Yes, it was an Ursula in the hand, but it was drawn from the Diablo, so yep. Shakira unable to play it on turn 2. Ulf opting to ink a Bell and simply passing the turn. No Chicha available.
No Chicha. No Sail that Azurite Sea.
No ramp at all.
Really unfortunate. Shakira definitely had the better opener this time round.
Decides to ink the 1-cost Diablo. Just goes to the full Diablo right now. Oh no. Okay, they fixed it. Cool.
It's good.
So yeah, Diablo's quested.
Definitely have a brawl here to take out one of the Diablos, but Shakira out with 2 Diablos on the board.
A brawl would be great. Seems like it's needed. Yes.
Yes,
indeed,
it is a brawl. Bell into the Inkwell.
Yeah, no ramp here. Really difficult though for Ulf. Like a lot of the ramp on that deck as well. Like they do play Sail, as we saw, because it combos very well with Chicha. I'm not even sure if they play Tipo, because usually if you play Tipo, you want to be like playing Chicha and then Quill instead. So yeah, so pull the lever was just played, drawing some additional cards, inking 1-cost Diablo, and simply just questing. Shakira taking it very, very slow, making sure they have plenty of cards in hand.
Could definitely see the Fishbone come down here, help with ramping, is in his hand.
Yeah, needs to start ramping up pretty fast here. Decides to ink the 6-cost Tamatoa and just simply play a Scrooge McDuck. Look at the top 4 cards of the deck. There is no items found.
But there is the Sail the Azurite Sea, the ramp.
I believe that was a B prep bottom as well, which is not very good for Ulf here.
Also a merry hero to all.
Yeah. Sings friends, yeah. Shakira just taking this very, very slow, making sure they have plenty of cards in hand available right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a simple Genie Wish Fulfilled coming down right now, putting on a little bit of pressure. Again, also just getting some more card draw down. Yeah, has plenty of sudden shields here as well. I think honestly the cool game plan here would be trying to draw into the Prince Jean and then just going absolutely wild with some of these discard cards.
For sure.
Opting to ink Elsa, holding so many discard cards here. 3 sudden shields in hand, I believe.
A lot of actions. Ulf really needs to, I hope, ramp. I'd love to see him ramp up, get that 8 ink as fast as possible, get Sisu down on the board, would help clear the Diablo.
Paying 3, is this just for a crab, just for a body? Interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't really want to go for the genie line here. I think they're just really taking it slow, slowly building up the lore, building up the pressure. We do see another brawl in the hand that could be a potential answer for that Diablo, which is going to be played right now. So a much slower game for both players right now. Shakira not really putting on that much pressure either, just making sure they have plenty of cards in hand. But I also feel like if they don't have a Prince John, a lot of these cards aren't really the best right now. Inks a Fishbone Quill. Decides to quest for 1 with the Scourge with Duck, and turn is passed back over to Shakira. What will be drawn? What will be played? We know that Genie is in hand. I believe that was a wrong lever, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see now. Ursula's played. Any songs in hand? No songs. Sisu, Coil, Tamatoa, and Vitalisphere. I mean, if there was a little bit more ramp, maybe this would be an okay hand, but like still needs the ink to 6 currently at the moment.
Yeah. Well, a lot of sudden chills in hand.
Yeah, three sudden chills in hand. Really looking for this Prince John. But this could actually work out. Like, I feel like if a Prince John is picked up next turn, maybe it's Prince John and then sing, and then maybe even hardcast a sudden chill. The card advantage difference is just going to be absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think a genie makes a lot of sense here. But maybe not. Maybe just hardcast double sudden chill. Maybe triple sudden chill here. It's only if it's 3 cards in hand. Maybe it was 4 cards. Yeah, we'll go for a sudden chill.
Go for a sudden chill.
It is 4 cards in hand, so Shakira could potentially put him all the way down to 1 card in hand. Yeah, it's just going to go absolutely crazy here.
Yeah,
Vitalisphere.
Decides to use all those sudden
Sing
chills.
another sudden chill! And the Sisu. So it's the 6 cost Tamatoa, which is probably the best choice to keep. Ulf's going to hope that these top decks in Inkable can play. That Tamatoa is Maui. Hero to all. Maybe considering playing the Maui, but no, is going to do the Tamatoa and take back a Coil and a Vitalisphere. Not the best cards to get back right now. They're not popsicles. They're not going to help him draw some cards, but they are just items, I guess. I do believe Shakira has an answer for this 6 cost Tamatoa in the form of Wrong Lever, because Pull the Lever is already in the discard. Genie comes out here. And I would say it's very likely. The 4th Sudden Chill is also in the hand right now. So it's interesting, like even the idea to potentially quest with this Ursula, because if the Scrooge wants to challenge into the Ursula, it would get banished. But maybe Shakira doesn't want to quest the Ursula because there could be a Rush Maui coming out from hand, right?
Yeah.
Yep, simply wants to just challenge themselves, gets that Scrooge off the board. And I'd be very surprised if we didn't see an ink into Wrong Lever to clear up this Tamatoa. Oh, just going to opt to discard instead. I feel like there's a lot of great value from discarding there. Maybe the Wrong Lever is actually not in hand. It could be a Bruno or a Wrong Lever. Wrong Lever might have actually been inked, unfortunately.
I think it is a Bruno.
Yes, it is a Bruno. Yes, so Wrong Lever was already inked. Okay, let's see what Ulf can pull out here. Looking to quest for 2.
Can play that Sapphire Coil for free.
That's true. Yeah. Trying to see what other options are available right now. Shakira has a couple of stuff in hand, has the Elsa, has the Bruno. Simply passes the turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deciding to keep that Sapphire coil
Yeah.
in hand. If Shakira decides to Bruno the Tamatoa, would then have a choice of 3 cards of discarding.
Bruno might not be the best option here because if the Tamatoa is actually returned to hand, that's going to kind of just give Ulva a little bit more value, allows them to get that Vitalosphere back into their hand. But yeah, I think that the decision to not play the Sapphire Coil could come down to the fact that also just straight up discarding Ulva's hand right now.
It is going to be pull the lever, Kronk!
I think the decision of not playing the coil could be if Ulv drew a Maurice's Workshop, could play the Maurice's Workshop, could then quest with the Tamatoa, play the coil for free, pay 1 to draw an additional card.
Yeah.
Yeah, just simply quests with this Tamatoa. Ulv in a bit of a tricky spot. I actually think a lot of this discarding from Shakira was pretty good. It just would have been nice if there was a John on board, right? So Shakira could draw a lot of cards themselves.
Unfortunately, no draw engine being able to set up this time. But we do see the Brawl coming in to take out that Genie.
Yeah, Shakira. Turn is passed back over to them. 1 cost Diablo to see the 1 card in hand. It is a big Sisu. If Shakira has any way to discard, now is the time. They might take the chance to just hard cast the Bruno. Either target's pretty good. I would say the Sisu is a much better target to hit.
Absolutely.
But even if the Sisu is hit, that means the Tamatoa can be played, the cards can be added back to hand.
Yeah. Tamatoa.
This could be the decision though.
Yeah.
Elsa is played instead, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ulv cannot play the Sisu right now.
No. And if he doesn't draw anything inkable or anything under 6 ink, he's going to be stuck with a Sisu in his hand for a little bit.
Yeah, but Shakira also played a lot of their discard cards already, right? Played 4 Sudden Shields, I believe.
Yeah.
Even played some of those pull the levers to discard even more. Looks like all of a sudden, this is such a strange game, just kind of questing with this Tamatoa, passing the turn back. We're gonna have to see what comes out here. It was clearly an uninkable that was drawn because I think it was highly likely that Ulv would have inked to get closer to that 8 ink threshold in order to play the Sisu. Yep, just wants to play Genie, draw an additional card. Peter Pan Shadowfinder is found. Shakira attempted to sing Bruno right here. No, opts to just quest instead. What a strange game right now.
Yeah. Shakira knowing Ulv has that Sisu in hand, but doesn't have the ink to play it.
Another Brawl picked up though. Pretty clean answer for this Genie. I feel like that's the 4th Brawl for Ulv as well. This is kind of crazy.
It too.
Opts to ink the Brawl here. Quest with the Tamatoa and just simply pass. Yeah, just really, really valuing, you know what, I'm not going to take it this Genie with this Brawl. I'm going to just wait to try and get this Sisu. It would be absolutely crazy if Shakira wanted to do the Hail Mary play of singing the Bruno, returning the Tamatoa, and hoping for the 33% chance to discard that Sisu. It would be absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Might be the play that they have to go for, honestly.
For sure. Ulv really hoping to draw top deck an inkable to play that Sisu, but will Shakira decide to, we don't talk about Bruno, onto his Tamatoa?
Potentially not, but honestly, especially if you want to commit more characters to this board, I don't know if I would have played the character first. I might have played the Bruno first.
Could
Okay,
definitely.
they're gonna just take out the Tamatoa at least.
Yeah.
Really, really hoping that there's no inkable drawn. However, if the inkable is drawn, they could just still hard cast the Bruno to then potentially remove the Sisu. But there's 3 cards in hand, so it's only going to be a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Is this an inkable? It is indeed.
It is an inkable.
And the Sisu comes down. Now there will be a clean answer to this. Shakira probably going to be taking the 50-50. Oh, the wrong lever found. That is an even better answer to this Sisu right now. I think that's the play that's going to be seen. Wrong lever, plus the 2-cost Ursula to establish a body. really, really, really nice top deck here from Shakira. Puts the pull the lever on the bottom of their deck. 2 additional ink will be paid to play this Ursula 2-cost card. It's 4 ink. It's a Scrooge. Will there not be an item found there? Surely there is an item.
There's no item. What? But there's 2 of the
Where are these
going to be
Maurice
sent.
workshops? What is going on?
The Chichas and the Sail that Azurite sees sent to the bottom of the deck. Not an item. No Maurice's workshop. Ups to
There
play.
is Chicha
the
playing.
Chicha.
I mean, Shakira honestly needs to draw some character cards right now. A Genie, one of the best top decks they could have right here. Play a Genie, potentially draw a 3-cost or 2-cost card here. Shakira honestly though thinking, is it worth playing the Genie or do I just hard cast a Bruno to straight up remove one of these cards? Could straight up hard cast a Bruno, remove the Scrooge McDuck, freely quest with the Ursula. Could be a potential option. What a strange game of this LORCANA
What a
right
wild
here.
game.
Plays the Genie, draws. It's an Amethyst card, not too sure what it was. Simply passes the turn. It was a 2-cost Ursula. Plays a Popsicle. Some items are being found.
Some nice
workshop?
card draw coming in.
No, it doesn't look like
Don't
it's a
know.
playable card right now. Opts to quest right now. Up to 11, passes back to Shakira. It's an Iago played. Currently on 6 ink. Could play this Ursula just to see what card is in the hand. Is it a B prep? It's a big
It is
Sisu. Oof.
Could take that chance of playing the We Don't Talk About Bruno, but it also, once again, has that 33% chance of hitting it.
No, it's going to be a 50-50 chance here, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 50-50 chance.
50-50.
Is it the Sisu? Is it the Scrooge McDuck? If it hits the Sisu, this is very, very good. Shakira, really hoping it is the Sisu right now. What is it? Picks the card. Oh, it's a dice roll. It's a 5. Flips the card. It's the Sisu! Absolutely huge for Shakira right now. Can freely quest with this Ursula, freely quest with this Genie wish fulfilled. Opts to challenge the Chicha here. Very, very smart. I like this play.
Yep.
Quest with the Genie goes up to 12.
Definitely keeping that board.
Still has another Bruno in hand, ready for the next big character. And the Fishbone Quill was drawn, and the Chicha not there. Okay.
Okay.
The fact that this Scrooge McDuck was added back to hand. Is there an item?
Oh,
There's
there is an
so
item.
many items found this time.
He has a popsicle.
Popsicle found. You won? Okay. We have some very exciting side news coming in as well, but we will mention it at the end of this. So Popsicle found, card drawn. Fishbone Quill could be played. I believe that's a Maurice Workshop. Very, very good
very
card
good
here.
card. Definitely gets that
And wants,
into
to, and
play.
wants to keep this Fishbone Quill in hand because then that's an item that would be played to trigger the Maurice's Workshop next turn.
Can definitely start to get that engine going now, but could it be too late?
Yeah, too little, too late.
Too little,
potentially.
too late. That poor Sisu got Bruno'd into the discard. Could he top deck another one? Could he play that Popsicle and get
It's the
another?
shift. Ursula, absolutely insane. Being able to quest for a total of 6 lore if Shakira wants it to be the case. I think it might be, yeah. Just really got a quest right now. I think it's too little, too late, honestly. Ulf drawing a card. We know that the workshop will be able to be triggered, but there's 2 Sisus gone right now. One at the bottom of Ulf's decks and one in the discard currently.
And only
Pays 2.
cards in hand.
Vision of Future. How much ink is available? There's 6 additional ink here. So if a B prep is found, it can be hard cast. Yep, Ulf simply scoops and says, let's go to game number 3.
Shakira will take the second game, and we are going to game number 3. This is round 7. We are at Malmo's Gameweek. What an insane game 2.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Such strange games, like game 1 being the triple Chicha, game 2 being this like super weird, slow back and forth, like the 3 sudden shields actually being very, very relevant. Like, I wasn't too sure if that was like correct for Shakir to hold on to it, but it turned out to be pretty worthwhile in the end, even with no Prince John present. Honestly, I haven't even seen a Prince John in Shakir's deck so far. I have to imagine there's at least like one or two to benefit off of the sudden chills. But yeah, I can see Shakira asking how much time is left. I would love to get the answer to that question as well over here, but I mean, I know many players have finished their games already. That was a pretty long game 2 compared to the game 1, but there should be a pretty decent amount of time left. I would guess maybe roughly between 15 and 20 minutes.
I would imagine
potentially,
so.
maybe more in the 15-minute mark.
The first game was a lot quicker than the second game, so I'd imagine there's still at least 10 or 15 minutes.
But that additional time that Shakira took to kind of say in game 1, right, do I have a chance? And we kind of felt, well, I personally felt that maybe he could have scooped a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
That might come back to bite him a little bit here, because he might need all the time possible to at least claw his way back out of this one. But at the same time, these players are like they're at the top tables. If this game ends in a tie for both of them, it's honestly not the worst.
Yeah, it's not
the
bad.
worst. It's definitely better than a loss for either player here. But of course, Ulf and Shakir would love to take a win right now.
Yeah, we are in round 7. Both players here up at the top tables, both on 6-0. Getting a draw here would not be the worst. They would still more than likely secure their place in top 32 tomorrow.
Are you sure they're 6-0? If they're not 6-0, they're 5-1, but they could be 6-0.
I think they're on table 1.
Okay. Are both of these players 6-0? Do you know? They're on table 1.
I'll find out.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
nice.
Can you also find time?
Is it going to game 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Specie, we'll find out.
Me and Jan were definitely not just playing board games. We were here the whole time.
Sure.
Of course you were.
Yes.
So much great things to do here at Malmo Gameweek.
They do need to reset the lore, but they'll figure that out in a
They'll
second.
figure that out once they start.
Well, yeah, let's see how much time is left on the round. If it's 6-0, 5-1, regardless. I mean, if they're 6-0, a tie is very, very fine. If it's 5-1, a tie is also okay, because I feel like even if they lose their next game, that should guarantee them to make the top cup, but we will see in a minute now. Players are shuffling up, getting ready to play game 3 of round 7. Looking like they're having a fantastic time.
They're both 6-0 and there's about 20 minutes.
Okay,
perfect.
oh, amazing.
Perfect. So about 20 minutes left on game 3 right now.
Both players are, in fact, 6-0.
Yep.
Game 1, Ulf had a really strong opener. Game 2, Shakira had a really strong opener. I'm excited to see this game 3.
Yeah. No, it was a very, very good opener on game 3. Shakira shifted Diablo, played the other 3-cost Diablo. At least Ulf had the answer of the brawls. If they didn't have the answer of the brawls, there was absolutely no way that they were going to come back out of that. Shakira had like a massive amount of card draw in the early game as well. So, but this time Ulf is on the play.
Yeah.
They're on the play, which means if they can go for the Chicha line, it might be pretty good.
If they're able to set their draw engine up early enough, unfortunately, I think we've just seen it too late in the second game.
Yep.
I hope he can set it up nice and early and get moving. A lot of wrong levers in Shakira's hand here.
Yeah, sometimes it's not the worst, but I think Shakira wants. I think it looks like they're just going to keep the 2-cost Ursula, and it looks like they may be bottoming everything else, which probably makes sense here. Old looks like they are just going to put 2 cards at the bottom. A Brawl was drawn, and another card. So if they're only deciding to bottom 2, it seems like they've got a pretty good hand. We have to remember, Ulf missed ramp last game as well, which was like really, really tough.
Also had
Not even a fishbone
not
quill.
a fishbone quill,
Yeah.
had to brawl the turn 3.
Yep. But I do believe I saw a sale on Ulf's opening hand right now, so it might be a little bit easier for him to ramp up here. But I like the deck overall, right? I really like to see this different version of Ruby Sapphire. I think a lot of people have settled into the Now we have Shark kind of burn build with the MacDuck Manners and the super goofs and stuff like that. But you know, Ulf really showing the power of this deck. I think it definitely, I would imagine it has a much weaker matchup into an aggressive Amber Steel deck. But that being said, even if it could just ramp into the big Sisu, it might potentially stand a chance. So if we have time for some interviews later, I would love to pick Ulf's brain and see like how many of those potential aggressive Amber Steel decks he actually faced during today.
Will be a turn 1 popsicle, draw a card, exactly what you want to see in a Ruby Sapphire deck. and it also has ramp for turn 2. Much better opener this time round.
Yeah, Shakira missing the 1-drop here. Quite unfortunate, honestly. I did see Ulf has a bell in hand as well. Opts to ink it and play a sail. So just going for the ramp game plan right now. Does have another bell in hand if they really want to play it, but if there's no 1-drop from Shakira, there's no need for it to be like threatened right now, you know? Yeah, just gonna ink both bells, take it slow, kind of just do the game plan that they did in game 1 and just like start the ramp a little bit here. On Shakira's side of the board does have 2 different turn 2 plays. Could play the 2-cost Emerald Ursula, opts to play the Diablo. And passing back to Ulf here. Maybe he can get a draw engine started here, maybe at least playing a Maurice's Workshop. Shouldn't be too threatened. Plays the Scrooge McDuck. They were really unfortunate last game. Can they hit an item this time? It looks like there was one, and that's the Maurice's Workshop. That's the engine that Ulf needs to get going here.
Yep. Definitely setting himself up from the right game plan this time round.
Yeah, much better start.
Yeah.
Much better start. Okay, yeah, Shakira's side of the board. Not too many amazing cards in hand, honestly. Has got a Bell available. Bell not really going to do too much right now, at least. Decides to ink it. We might just have to play like a Crab just as a 3-3. And then simply quest with this Diablo to get a point of lore on the board. Ulf seems to be getting set up a lot easier right now. Draws a card for turn. It's a Popsicle.
Yep, can definitely play that Maurice's Workshop, get that Popsicle down, get that draw engine started.
Maurice's Workshop can ink a card, play Popsicle, and draw 2 cards here. One from the Popsicle trigger and one from the Maurice's Workshop trigger. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Going to start to build up a board of items right now. You know, going for this item card draw game plan. We'll still have the option to like ramp a little bit if they really need to get to that see-through line. But like Shakira not putting on that much pressure either. You know, like no early Diablos for them this game. So taking it quite slow, honestly.
Yeah. Much slower start here for Shakira this time round. No Diablo shift, unfortunately. A lot of sudden chills in hand.
Yeah, a lot of sudden. I'm very curious. Like, where are the Johns in this deck? Are there any Johns in this deck?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Decides to put the Ursula Deceiver into the ink.
well, yep. For 3, is this going to be another crab? Buffing the Diablo, opting to take out the Scrooge McDuck, just questing with this Merlin Crab. Seems okay so far, but would like to maybe put on a little bit more pressure. The cards in Shakira's hand right now, not really what they're looking for. Like 2 sudden chills against the Ruby Sapphire that has a Maurice's Workshop on the board, being able to draw so many cards so fast. And there is the 6-cost Tamatoa, returning the 2 Popsicles back to Ulf's hand. Ulf is in a terrific position right now. And another sudden chill drawn for Shakira. Really not what they wanted to see. So many actions in this deck, it seems, right?
Absolutely.
Or it just seems that they're all being drawn together.
For sure.
Super unfortunate. Gets to check out the hand, at least the B prep being discarded.
Yeah.
3 Popsicles, Maui, Hero to All, and the Brawl in the hand of Ulf.
Decides to get rid of the Be Prepared.
Yep.
Could have chosen between the Be Prepared or the Brawl.
Nope, could not have. It's an Ursula,
it's a song,
which means
yes.
it's only a song. Yes. Draws a card. Ulf, if they really wanted, they have 6 ink available. They could simply play 3 Popsicles and pay 3 ink to trigger the Maurice's Workshop 3 more times. That would be a total of 6 cards drawn. But is opting to play the Fishbone Quill. Really wants to ramp a little bit more.
Yeah.
Played it for free with the Tamatoa after questing.
Yeah, pays 1. Mm-hmm. Draws a card, definitely strong draw engine getting set up here. Could it still play those Popsicles and draw for each item played?
Yeah, which is exactly what he's going to do here. Trigger the Maurice's Workshop. An abundance of cards in hand right now. Same thing, let me just keep drawing my cards. Search for another B prep, potentially search for a Sisu. The crabs are pretty well positioned against a potential Sisu, but you know, there's just so many cards coming out that Ulf can just take his time. Again, not so much pressure being applied by Shakira right now. Taking things slow.
Yeah, an abundance of cards in hand for Ulf. So much choices. Could definitely sack a popsicle to play a bell, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Start to build up that board.
Yeah, just taking his time right now. Trying to figure out what card from his hand he wants to put in the inkwell and passes the turn over. Let's see if Shakira can get a better card in hand right now. It looks like a friend's on the other side. Card could be stung by Merlin Crab here, potentially. It just looks like such a difficult board for Ulf to deal with here. We'll use Crab, challenge into the Tamatoa, buff the Ursula. Tamatoa will get taken out. Friends on the other side. Can we see a Genie? Can we see an Elsa? Can we see some more characters on the board?
It is
I believe
a Peter Pan
that's a Genie.
and a
One of them's a
Genie,
Genie,
yes.
yep.
Still a lot of actions in hand.
Yep. Genie being played. So many. I'm very curious to see if there's a Prince John in this deck, because these sudden shields, I mean, they worked out pretty well last game, but that's because Ulf just didn't really have the card draw engine going, right? Let's see what Ulf's game plan is right now. Bell will challenge into the Merlin Crab, banishing it.
Could definitely play a Tamatoa, bring back those popsicles, and that's what he's going to do.
6 cost, Tamatoa.
Oh yeah, of course. I remember.
Fishbone Quill to ink a card, putting it into the inkwell. And brawls the Genie. Yeah, I think Ulf's just in such a great controlling position right now.
Yeah. Such an abundance of cards. He really set up that draw engine strong. Such a large amount of cards in hand to choose from. Really has all of the strong choices to control that board.
Yeah, Genie after being played, card draw. There's so many of these sudden shields with just not enough payoff in my opinion. Maybe the Johns are just hidden, maybe we haven't seen them. 3 Peter Pan Shadow Finders in hand right now. Some very, very poor draws from Moyen at the moment. From Moyen. Moyen is off camera, distracting me.
For Shakira. I
said your name as the player because you're throwing bottles around. Yeah, so that's why I said, yeah, Moyen drew very poorly because I could see you. Yeah, you threw very poorly.
Threw pretty.
Okay, Ulf playing a popsicle. Gonna trigger Maurice's workshop. And Shakira, this is like the slowest burn ever right now.
Just such a strong draw engine going now.
Chicha comes down. Yeah, I mean, we do know as well that Ulf plays the 8 cost Tamatoa, which could be like kind of the finisher that they need to close out this game.
Yeah.
They just need to take it slow right now, yeah. The interesting thing now is as the clock counts down, will the game potentially go to time? That's the thing that I think Ulf needs to think about, Shakira needs to think about. Ulf also wants to be able to close up this game relatively fast, because if it does go to time, the game will just end on a tie.
Yeah. Would most definitely play a Tamatoa, 8 cost, inkable Tamatoa, put on that pressure. We know Shakira has a Bruno in hand, could take that chance of trying to Bruno it.
Yeah, I think Brunoing it is fine for Ulf because there's so many cards in hand. However, if there's the potential wrong lever, then that's not really what they want to see if it bottoms the Tamatoa.
And then I did the same with that. I played that one again now.
Okay.
A lot of ink to play with, a lot of cards to play with.
Inserting 4 items to play a Scrooge McDuck for free.
Could he be searching for that lucky dime?
Yeah,
it would-
potentially could be a 1 or 2 of Lucky Dime in the deck. That could really, really help him out. Try to close the game a little bit faster right now. Bessie, could we get how much time is left, if possible? Thank you so much. Thank you. We will see. This is a very, very slow burn game. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Could. Oh, they have a time extension.
5 minutes left if there's a time extension. Moy, can you ask the judge then how much time is left? Thank you.
Thank you.
Lucky Dime is
there
played
it is.
for free with the 6-cost Tamatoa quest activation. Will the 8-cost Tamatoa be played to potentially close out this game right now? Surely they have it in hand. The Great Stone Dragon.
Yeah, there's ink and another
item.
ink going into the fishbone quill.
Triggering Chicha, drawing a card.
Could it be enough?
From now on, it's like 4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah.
4 minutes, 20 seconds
8
left.
ink has been turned.
Are they looking to play? I mean, yeah, we can see it.
Yeah,
It's coming down onto the
it's
board.
Tamatoa.
Is there 2 ink available to be spent to activate them? There is! How much lore gain is this right now?
8 lore.
How much is it? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 8 indeed, yes.
You go up to 16
right now.
really putting the pressure here on Shakira.
Lore, yeah, Shakira needs a wrong lever, or at least needs. I mean, honestly, even if they play this Bruno, it's not going to do too much whatsoever, unless specifically the Tamatoa is discarded and Ulf doesn't have another Tamatoa in hand. That being said, with the Chicha, with the Scrooge McDuck, with the Tamatoa alone is enough to just quest out and win this game. Even the Tamatoa plus the dime alone is enough to win this game. And Shakira, for the fun of it, is going to Bruno this Tamatoa. He may not win the game off this, but oh no, there's so many Tamatoas!
There's 2.
Yeah, he just concedes.
Still, the other Tamatoa on the board could quest for 2.
Yeah.
Hit dime. What a game. Such an amazing performance by both players here.
Yeah, congrats to Ulf. Absolutely insane opener. Would love to have him for a very quick interview before we move into the next match. Spessy, could you grab Ulf for an interview if possible? Yes, he did. We'll get Ulf up now and we will change the scene. Back to us.
What a game.
Yes, absolutely insane.
Definitely didn't expect many item Ruby Sapphire decks to be here, but just goes to show how insane that draw engine can be.
Yes, 100%.
How powerful.
I think it's a very, very strong deck against most decks besides Amber Steel aggro, just because that deck has so much potential to be able to kind of snipe off the Chicha quite easily. But even against a lot of these discard decks, like if the Chicha can kind of pop off, they can just outdraw all of this discard, outvalue all of the discards. So, yeah, very, very interested to hear Ulf's take on the deck, because I know it seems to be the deck that he also played against Spessy back in the Norway Open as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Very, very, very cool indeed. So I believe they're just chatting to the players right now. We'll have them over for an interview very, very, very shortly. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. After this, we'll have one final round, probably casted by Spessy and somebody else, I imagine. And then, yeah, we'll have the final round. We'll be back tomorrow for day 2.
Yeah.
5 more additional rounds, top 32 cut. And yeah, I'm really, really, really excited to see, you know, what deck will be crowned the final reigning deck of sets 1 to 8 to close out this metagame.
Absolutely. Did you have any predictions coming into this weekend? What?
Honestly,
I know I haven't asked anybody this today. I'm really curious because I obviously predicted Ruby Sapphire because I'm a Ruby Sapphire girly at heart.
Yes.
And you're obviously a really strong Emerald Amber player. But
I didn't expect any of that.
Did you expect? Did you have any predictions coming into this weekend?
No, I think the top 3 decks I expected were Ruby Sapphire, Emerald Amethyst, and Amber Steel. for the most part, wandering around the tables, that's very much been the case. I'm sure when we look at the deck breakdown tomorrow, that will probably be the most represented decks as well. But there's a little bit of Blurple that's been played. Blurple, I think, has gotten better over time. It's probably in an even better position next set. But yeah, I mean, I would have predicted a lot of the Emerald Amethyst decks to do pretty well, which we have seen. Like the player last round won with that deck, and it's a very, very good deck. I'm actually very curious to see how many Amber Steels we have, because I feel like if maybe a lot of people have prepared for the aggro Amber Steel lineup, maybe they've teched well enough for it, and we'll see how many of them make it into the top cut tomorrow. But Ulf, hopefully, if he's been talking to, yes, Spessy is there. Would you mind scooching over to the other chair and we can get Ulf to sit down and talk to us? Or it looks like he may have disappeared. No, he's coming over now shortly. You can still sit down and talk to him as well if you don't want to. You wanna? Okay, cool. I will speak to Ulf at the moment. So just waiting for him to come over now. Hello, sir. How are you? Please take a seat.
Well, I can't complain.
So yes, congratulations on the game. Myself and Kim were absolutely losing our minds on the triple Chicha opener. Have you ever been able to pull that off?
No. That was insane.
Yeah, absolutely
it was
wild.
Such a high roll.
100%, yeah, and being able to utilize the Fishbone Quill, keep ramping, and just keep drawing so many cards, right? It doesn't matter if he discards you because you're just drawing so many cards, right?
I'm just how can I ever lose that game?
How can you lose that game?
No,
yeah. I even said I was surprised that your opponent didn't scoop earlier, because it kind of got to a point in the game where I'm like, I just don't see a point of coming back. Even they didn't even have one Elsa to answer a single Chicha, and if that's the case, then they ain't coming back from that game.
No.
But yeah, game 2 was such a strange game as we were casting it, right? Because you missed your ramp, which was really, really unfortunate. You didn't see many items off the Scrooges either, which you played a few of them, and it was just they must have all been at the bottom of your deck. Really, really unfortunate, but still weirdly a kind of a close game as well. The opponent had 3 sudden shields in hand at one stage and just kind of turbo discarded your hand. You kept the 6-cost Tamatoa to be able to hopefully draw an Inkable, play that card, get the items back, but a very strange game. What were you thinking in that game?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have that much going either.
Yes.
So I thought maybe if this draws out a bit more, I can crawl back in.
Yeah.
But I did consider just scooping earlier, but...
Really interesting, yeah.
But, it was close, and with the 50-50 with the...
the 50-50, yeah.
About the Norway Open yet?
Kim mentioned it so many times that, yes, you are the Norway Open champion. You previously beat Mr. Curly Cards. And I'm actually very curious. Have you made any adjustments to your deck? You don't have to say any adjustments.
That was right at the start, set 8 as well.
Really? Okay, interesting. Have you changed many things overall?
I changed to the Chicha list.
Okay.
From the
so you weren't playing Chicha when you played against Spessy?
No.
Okay, interesting.
That was after. It was the guy in Italy.
Okay.
Big tournament in Italy.
Yeah.
500 players or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He won with the Chicha list.
Very, very nice, yeah.
And I just tried it out. I didn't really believe in Chicha, but...
You saw the power for today, let me tell you.
Yeah, and I got so good results with it on the online site.
Yep. Yes. The site that may not be named, yes.
And I just basically kept playing with that, and I won the set champs with it, and now here today, pretty
very
good
nice
results. So.
Yeah, so the one thing I was very curious to ask you in kind of a very open field like this, my one fear of playing a Chicha deck, I'm sure potentially yours as well, is it's quite vulnerable to any of the Amber Steel decks that have turn 1 Cindy, and then they can potentially kind of ping it away. Obviously, if they open turn 1 Cindy, maybe you're a little bit less likely to actually play the Chicha. But I'm curious overall, how many of those kind of aggressive Amber Steel decks have you faced so far in the tournament? Have you dodged all of them so far?
Just the one.
Okay, just the one. And how did that game go?
It was 1-1, and then the third game wasn't played for
Okay, sure.
A drop from the tournament.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
But that's the worst matchup.
Yeah, by far. That's what I said as well. I can imagine that, if you sit down and face that, even regardless if if they would ping your Chicha or if you don't play the Chicha, they just go so aggressive that you would have to giga ramp into either a B prep or a Sisu, but then even if you do that, they're already on like probably like 10 plus lore. They kind of refill the board, and if you don't, I feel like if you don't exactly go like B prep and then after the B prep into a Sisu, it's very difficult to kind of come back from, right?
Yeah.
Is there any other tips you would say in that matchup, or is kind of just ramping as much as possible kind of the play?
Win the dice roll.
Win the dice roll. I mean, that's the best advice you can give to anybody, right? Yeah.
But and against the aggro list, sometimes they don't can take the time to take out the chicha.
Yes.
They will just leave it there.
Sure.
Sometimes you win by just double ramping with the quill into an early Sisu.
Yep.
So you can win some games on that, but it's the worst matchup.
Worst matchup by far, sure. So what decks were you expecting the most coming into this tournament?
Red, blue, hopefully some purple guys maybe. Yeah, Chicha is so good in that matchup.
Yep. Yeah.
And Steel Song, because this is like the last set tournament.
Yeah.
So
all the Steel Song players have one last chance to play it, right?
And my list with 4 quills, it's so good versus Steel Song.
Yep.
And then I just don't play the Chicha early.
Yep.
And still win with the 4 Sisus.
That seems like a solid game plan. The deck is performing very, very well. So is it 7-0 so far?
Yeah.
Oh man, very, very impressive. So, I mean, I'd be curious to see if you're going to play for the top seed, or you can be a safe man and go for the ID as well. But congrats once again. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again tomorrow on the stream. And I hope you've been enjoying the event as well. I know we had a few issues with Ravensburger Play Hub this morning. Hopefully that can be fixed over the coming weeks as we move into the post-rotation meta, the fabled meta. So before I let you go, one final question for you. Have you done any testing for set 9? And if you have, is there a particular ink combination that you're excited to test?
It's kind of sad for me as a Ruby Sapphire player.
Of course, yeah.
But I think Blurple is the way to go. Yeah, that's my gut feeling at least.
Yep, I think Blurple is very, very strong. I think Amber Steel is very, very strong. And I think that Amethyst Steel as well. Those seem to be kind of the top 3 decks. Yeah. Speaking of Ruby Sapphire, I don't know if you've seen Spessie's build. I also made a similar build. It's very fun, but probably not very competitive because Ruby Sapphire just lost so much card draw. It lost Popsicle, it lost Tala, it lost How Far I'll Go. And the coolest thing you can do in the Ruby Sapphire decks now, in my opinion, is you can do like the Beagle Boys. And if you have a pretty good turn 5, like maybe a Shift Mulan, or even just wait until you do a Maui Half Shark, you can quest the Beagle Boys to give the Half Shark Rush and Resist +1 and kind of play that instantly. But the problem is, you're just not drawing enough cards, right? You could do that and you can get a little bit of an advantage, but also, if you're against a good player, they just won't exert a card, and you can't get good rush value off of the Beagle Boys, right?
Yeah, it's Beagle Boys and Wardrobe. I mean, it's
it's a big difference from Tala and Popsicle, right? Yeah,
yes,
for sure. But listen, congrats again on the match. I wish you the best of luck if you play your final game. And as I said, we'll see you tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Best of luck. All right, that was Ulf. Congrats again to him. Currently 7-0 with the Ruby Sapphire items list. Really, really, really putting in the work. And just very, very, very impressive overall. The next round should be starting very, very, very shortly. And we'll figure out who the final casters are going to be. Who's going to be casting round 8?
Me and Moyen, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
That sounds good.
Moyen! Broom boy!
Okay, the new pairings are up for round 8, and the final round should be cast by Moyen and Spessie. The final round, you and Spessie to cast?
Yeah, we can also do 3 men if you want.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly though, just first.
All right, but if Kang wants to cast, maybe you get replaced. I'm joking.
Maybe what?
It was a joke. If you want to cast, you can. Hi, Broom Boy.
Hi. Okay, but we need a third chair.
Yeah.
We're not very welcoming the way you're sitting here.
So, the time is currently 7:15 local time. The tournament was supposed to finish at 7:15 local time. Unfortunately, the start of the tournament was delayed by 1 hour.
Why?
Why was the tournament delayed by 1 hour, you ask?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Mystery.
Okay, it was Ravensburger Play Hub. It didn't work. So we're now an hour late.
That happens.
It happens all the time. They do need to fix it, because we went to Madrid, we played, and there was issues with Ravensburger Play Hub every single round. This time, no, every single round there was issues.
And no, there wasn't. No, it was just at the start.
No, it was the first day. every round.
No.
Yep.
I was playing. Most rounds were
No,
fine.
it was not. It was not fun.
But I just hope it's like great when the DLCs come
Yes,
around.
it's really important.
That's the most important.
But
part.
like today, it's been fine, except for the first hour.
Yes.
Which is quite a long time for it to not work. So hopefully that gets sorted.
Look at that. The Steamboat Pilot, my favorite enchanted from the new set.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one personally.
Why? Because I opened it.
But yeah, I appreciate you all being here, guys. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you guys have got any questions in the chat, let us know. Huh? No, you can
No.
pick.
Okay, I pick table 93.
No.
Someone in contention.
Reese says, Moyen, I love your deck building.
Yeah, it's great. But I wonder whether the only
That's
reason
not what he said.
you're saying that is because you built the same deck.
He didn't say that. He said, Moyen, get off the stream.
No, but I don't. I just refer to what you said, what he said. I will ignore that. Thank you, Reese.
Who wants a game of Guess the Flavor Text?
But it's not fun if I'm the only one guessing, is it?
All right. I'll guess.
Okay, you guess. You're probably very much better at this. We can all make the world a little brighter in our own way.
Be our guest.
No. But it costs the same
Aurora.
and is in the same ink color.
Aurora.
No.
Oh.
And it's also inkable, so very close.
So it's a 2-cost amber.
2-cost amber inkable.
2-cost amber inkable.
I had it in my draft deck yesterday.
Lantern.
No, didn't. Wish I did.
I did. 2-cost equal. Amber. It's not Stitch.
No.
Oh, Rapunzel.
Yeah.
1/4.
The 1/4 that can either quest for 1 or heal 2.
Or you can ink it.
Which is what I did yesterday in the
Because
draft.
it's bad. Okay, next one.
Next one. We never warp. We just sort of borrow a bit. Oh, that's easy. From those who can afford it.
Robin Hood.
Yeah. The
4/4 blue guy.
Unrivaled Archer.
Nice. Show the chat. All right, I have one for you.
No.
Recreated by magical ink, Elsa
magical
found herself in an entirely new world. Fortunately, ice works the same way everywhere.
Is it maybe Elsa Snow Queen?
How did you know?
I don't know. I'm very good at this.
You did not.
What? Can you? I'm so sorry.
Thank you to the channel sponsor, Card Market. So you just opened what? Your first pack of Riftbound?
Third pack.
Third pack of Riftbound. So that's Alt Art Signature, which is like probably one in 500 packs or so. And it's Jinx. Get that in a top loader, my friend. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
I told him where to buy the Riftbound.
Hold to guru.
Hold to guru.
Not much of a roadblock, but I suppose I'll do.
He's so excited. Not much of a
Shaking.
roadblock.
I also had this in my draft deck yesterday. Crazy.
It's a reprint. Reprint or new card? Reprint.
Yeah, probably reprint.
Probably. What do you mean?
I think it's a reprint.
What color?
Steel.
That was obvious.
It wasn't.
It's not Li Shang,
No, but it costs as much and has the same amount of willpower as Li Shang.
so it's got 5 willpower. It costs as much. It's Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Yes. Tac tac. Oh, nice. Machiavelli Hearthstone.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Both of them are 5-2, so it's
gonna take a
win
quick break.
or
Sure.
Yeah, go chill, man.
I think it's
What's their score, sorry?
5-2.
Okay, we got a winning in.
Yeah, I think it's I can't promise anything.
And we've got Machiavelli Hearthstone, who is often in my chat.
Oh, I know him. He used to play Hearthstone.
Yeah, the clue's in the name.
Yeah.
And also, I've played against him on stream before. I played against him on stream before on Pixel 1 Connect. He's a Pixel 1 Connect grinder.
Yeah, I know. Just don't know if we should mention.
Pixel 1 Connect.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, of course
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, I've played him on there as well. I've had like
What?
a game where we played both basically played our entire deck when it was like red-blue items against Sapphire Steel when Flavor Shaman hadn't been banned yet. It was great games.
Those are some nice sleeves. I recognize Christopher as well.
I do too. Just don't know from where.
Now, I actually brought you a treat. If you just reach around to that table, there's some red stuff. All right. Put your hand
I
out.
don't want it.
You have to.
No.
It's Swedish.
Okay.
You'll love it. And you apparently have to have 3 at
No.
a time. 3 at a time is the rule.
Love it.
Quite nice.
What is this?
It's like very salty licorice.
It's just pure salt. Until you get to the licorice.
So as you can see, it's actually 2-1 already, GG. That was a joke.
Landed.
Yeah.
So I know that Machiavelli loves red-blue items.
Okay.
I know that he loves the combo Ember Amethyst deck. He tried that a lot.
Okay.
It's kind of all I know.
1 second. I think the round started.
This food in my mouth.
Been a long day here at Malmo Gameweek, but it's been a fun day. I didn't get any epics or any enchanteds in my packs.
And also, Curly Cards is a legend.
Oh yeah, look at this.
What a legend. Surely he didn't write that himself.
Definitely not. That would be cringe. Ooh, someone left their juice here. Nice.
I did. It was missing the straw.
Yeah, I don't need a straw. Guys, does this look like you need a straw? Look.
I think you need a straw.
Oh. Maybe. Definitely. All right, and the round has begun. The players are doing the mulligan, but Machiavelli's actually starting this game at 16 lore, which is pretty cool. Don't see that every day, but
14 lore advantage. Do you think it's plausible Christopher comes back from this?
I think Christopher, they both like chain Pirate's lives together until they both end up at 0 again.
That's not possible.
Of course it is.
How?
One of you spams Pirate Live until the other gets to 18,
Okay.
and then that person starts spamming Pirate Lives until they get...
But there's no Pirates
In the
life after
middle.
which you have... Yeah, okay, you could go to the middle. You couldn't go back to 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice t-shirt, Walt Disney World t-shirt. You know what else is nice? The epic Elsa behind Christopher. The much better card in the background of either of these players.
No.
That Mickey Mouse Steamboat Mickey.
Pilot,
Very
best card.
Very cringe card.
My favorite artwork in the set.
If you guys missed earlier, Mr. Jan Moy here next to me got that in a pack rush.
And then enchanted, and we said winner keeps it, and I won.
Although if I won, I don't think I was going to be allowed to keep it.
No. Not at all.
We do
It's an
see
enchanted.
Christopher inking the Hidden Cove, Machiavelli. As you predicted, Mr. Jan Moy is playing Ruby Sapphire.
Yep. Like while he really loves the Monstro Donald Duck combo deck, I didn't think he was going to play it at this event.
Yeah. Maybe next up. Now we're into the ink. Popsicle for Machiavelli. He's going to draw a card.
Very much a key card in that deck. It's like so many things that get enabled just if you draw this card.
Like what?
Like the Bell, like the Tamatoa, like...
Is Bell in the deck?
Yes.
Really?
Well, I think usually when Machiavelli plays this deck, he plays it with Bell.
That was the Zan Saeed innovation, right?
No.
Oh. The first person I saw playing Bell in Ruby Sapphire was Zan Saeed in this LCC.
But he played it in like the Shark version, which is like very different. I think in the item version it was had been played for a long time.
We see a sale, and I think that sale might have been signed. Maybe.
Into the Inkwell, and the second Popsicle. Now every 6-cost Tamatoa reads, get 2 cards back.
And 2 Popsicles that can heal. Christopher hasn't played a card yet, just inked a couple of times. Probably not the best start. This is a bit of a win-and-in situation we find ourselves in. It's going to be LORCANA into the Inkwell. Lechiguru, is that right? How do you say it? Ulteguru. You're welcome in Swedish. In comes Diablo.
I think they also had the Prince John, so this is an interesting decision. Do you set up that? Like, which draw engine do you set up here?
Yeah.
I guess the Diablo is at least one you can exert, which can sing friends.
Force is a bit of an answer as well. Prince John's just going to kind of chill there for a bit.
Yeah, but at least it cannot be answered. That's also worth something.
That is very true. Pirate's Life into the Inkwell. In comes Grammatala. Christopher scratching his chin.
This might be a case of, I drew a song, I don't want a song in hand against Emerald.
I definitely like the decision from Christopher, though, to go for the Diablo, because you don't really want to start discarding just yet. You can set other stuff up, but then when you play the Prince John at like 6 ink, for example, you could go like Prince John plus Hypnotize.
Yeah, or like Prince John Sing Sunchill.
Yeah.
So like a very good sequence that the other way around doesn't work.
And here's PJ. Is it going to be the Sudden Chill Sing Song? It is. Almost like you know what you're talking about, Mr. Moyen. Now, one thing I will say, as nice as the Sudden Chill is, a lot of the time when I'm playing against Ruby Sapphire, I like to try and keep these Sudden Chills in my hand as long as possible. So then you can combine multiple Sudden Chills together, catch your opponent off guard, and discard their hand when they're not expecting it. But in this case, valuing the card draw rather than that one law of Diablo questing.
I think it's valid that sometimes you can like snipe the last 3 cards, but I think in this situation, Machiavelli has too many cards for that to be possible. So what you need to achieve to do is like sing the Sun Chill, draw into more discard cards.
Definitely.
Play those, draw into even more.
How Far I'll Go is going to be sung. Ich bin bereit. Is that a good German accent?
Yeah, it was great. But how far, like, as when I play Emerald, this is the worst thing that can happen if they get to sing How Far I Go.
Yeah. Why?
Basically because they get to both filter their hand, but also like keep a high hand size while getting closer and closer to the board clear.
Yeah. And having played like Ruby Sapphire and Emerald Sapphire in Fabled without How Far I'll Go, you really notice it, how good it is when you don't have access to it. Like the way it ramps you and replaces itself, it is really, really powerful. And that's a big reason these Sapphire decks can end up with so much ink. Whereas like moving forward, it's a lot more difficult for the Sapphire decks to keep up that same level of ramp without How Far I'll Go.
Also very important being able to clear that Diablo and now finally able to draw some more cards. It's like at least Tala and How Far I'll Go, while they add a card to your hand, they don't actually draw.
3 Popsicles on the board for Machiavelli, and it's just a lonely Prince John for Christopher, who's going to ready and draw. Goes up to 5 ink this turn.
I also feel like if you're just like discarding the hand and not getting any questing done at the same time, sometimes the Ruby Sapphire player just has too much time to set up their stuff.
Yeah, I definitely like the decision to just take the Sudden Chill and start whittling that hand down. The Muses is going to be inked, and it's going to be Ursula, Deceiver of All. Not one you see every day, but if you can sing a Sudden Chill with Ursula, Deceiver of All, it's like a You Have Forgotten Me without playing Amber. Really valuable, especially as a card draw tool with a Prince John down. Machiavelli, we know that they play Brawls. Can they find something that deals with this Ursula with the Tala? Develop or Goof? Probably going to take the Develop.
Second How Far I Go sung. Now this sets them up to have so much ink. that like easily, if they ever draw into a B prep or Sisu, they will have enough ink to deploy that.
Yep. How far I'll go, the star of the show, really. I think I'm seeing the value of it more. Now it's gone. It's the Tala and How Far I'll Go song. Moana would be proud.
Also, if you are Christopher here with leaving up 2 ink, is it possible that they're just keeping a sudden chill, or would you hard cast it there?
Probably keep it. Like, in this position, I think you're in a bad spot. You have to take the high roll lines, right? You have to play to win, not play to lose. Just like earlier, did you like my play in the show match when instead of playing my 4-drop, I played Develop to find my 1-drop Mulan? Insane play.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I misplayed a couple turns later.
Yeah, you were so excited. I was like, okay, he put in all of this work on deck building, all of this work setting it up, finds the 1-drop Mulan, and then just got like slightly too ahead of himself.
Yeah. Absolutely. Still 0-0. A stalemate. But for how much longer? Ursula, Deceiver of all, is ready and waiting. She's going to do some sing-songing. She's going to sing the song. It's the sudden chill. It's the Durchwunderblick. How was that? Durchwunder.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Durchwunderblick.
Durchbohrender Blick.
That's what I said. Durchwunderblick.
Durchbohrender Blick.
Durchwunderblick.
Not Deutsch. Durchbohrender Blick.
Durch. Durch.
Yeah.
That's so hard to say.
Yeah, I know.
Durchwunderblick.
Not that bad.
It's going to sing the Durchwunderblick. It's going to go into the discard, and then Ursula's going to bring it back from the discard, sing the Durchwunderblick again, and then the Durchwunderblick goes to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
And Prince John draws 2 cards. Genau. Going to be the Pete into the ink for 3. Are we going to see some Hypnotize action? It's going to be another Pete. Prince John is going to sing, surely, here? It's going to be... Strength! I didn't even realize they're playing Steel until just now.
But like that really explains the Ursula, because that sees much more play in Emerald Steel than it does in Emerald Amethyst. It's interesting to me that they decided to discard the carpet back.
Yeah.
I was like, that's very, very valuable in like an attempt to get to that first Sisu. But maybe they're wanting to get the Tamator back. And the Sisu hits the board!
That's absolutely crackers. The Sisu.
And why were they able to play it already? Why keeping cards in hand?
How far I'll go. Ich bin bereit.
Ich bin bereit.
Nice. Going to be a Storm Rage onto the Sisu, but there's still 2 willpower remaining. Machiavelli is like moving his popsicle like, yeah, I'm going to heal it. No, you're not, Machiavelli.
No healing for you. Double Storm Rage on, even without the Ursula Deceiver.
That's absolutely incredible moment here as the Prince John enters the board. Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers, the playmat of choice here for Christopher.
So you've survived the surf onslaught of discard cards, but there's a second John. You really need to clear this one too.
But it's got ward. You can't target it, but you can play Vision of the Future, not Visions.
Develop Your Brain apparently didn't find a clear. Now Vision has to maybe try to find one that they can play for the next turn.
Develop or Vision as options. Looks like Machiavelli has about 5 or 6 cards in hand, which is a pretty good safe amount. These Emerald Steel decks cannot fit in that much discard, right? Like, okay, you play Sudden Chill, Ursula Deceiver of all combo. What other cards you play? Maybe a few Hypnotize, maybe some Chip. Lucifer, probably not.
Yeah, maybe a one-off, usually, not more than that. I'm a little bit... It's definitely a little bit risky to play the Vision already, because while they can't discard your entire hand, if you find a B prep of this, they can Ursula that away. Where if you keep the Vision until the next turn, maybe you can just pick up the B prep on the same turn where you play it.
Maui takes down Pete, and it gobbles up a couple popsicles as well, and it's back to that full health, that 6-5 stat line. Prince John with a measly 1-2 stat line, but the ward all important, and we don't talk about Bruno.
No.
We don't talk about Bruno. Maui. Oh, Vision. Prince John will draw.
2 cards in hand.
1 ink remaining for Christopher.
And now they definitely got very, very close, or got them very, very low on hand size, but there is another Sisu. And this doesn't need to clear a lot. If that John's gone, I am a happy man.
Prince John, more like Prince
gone.
Nice. Okay, but I will say, nobody scored a single lore, but I give 1 bonus lore to Christopher because of his sleeves. Is that allowed?
Sure, and very nice sleeves. Also, they've been like trying this entire time, while Machiavelli has been just dealing with what's been on the other side of the board. But now is the first time in the game where Machiavelli is actually taking the scepter into his hand.
The scepter
of initiative.
Oh, interesting analogy. Why is it a scepter of initiative?
Well, it's just a very common saying in the English language.
It is definitely not. But the shark is down. Machiavelli taking the time to look through the discard and has a big decision on whether or not they quest with the Sisu here. What's the thought on not questing? Why would you ever not quest here?
Maybe because there could be something like a quickie buffing the Pete, but I think Machiavelli correctly assesses that's not a good enough of a reason. Yep. I need that 3 lore.
Still a good moment to pause though and just make sure, right? Machiavelli's been going through the motions, slowed the game down at that moment, looked at Christopher's discard. Machiavelli.
I think the scepter, taking the scepter into your hand, is like a saying in German.
Okay.
It probably doesn't exist in English.
No. Not that I'm aware of. For 4, it's going to be the Muses. Only thing that the Muses can bounce back is the Ursula Deceiver of all, and
the Muses itself.
Correct.
But like double singing with Ursula, then bouncing it into your hand to protect it is a potential high value line, high impact line.
Machiavelli going to play the Vision of the Future. It's going to gain them a lore thanks to the Maui half shark. They're going to look at the top 5 cards. Tamatoa?
Tamatoa would be huge. It could also return that carpet back they discarded earlier. Probably in anticipation of that.
Oh, look at
Tamatoa.
This. Cool. Is this Dinkang Fam?
Thanks for showing us, Machiavelli. There's also the B-prep here, but I think your board is actually kind of threatening. You don't want to reset this. You'd rather just add on to this board.
Yep. Remember, this is a win and in. Both players with a record of, 5-2?
5-2, and with all 6 2s being guaranteed to make it in.
Yep.
I think some 5 3s will bubble in if they have good breakers, but if you win here, you're definitely going on to day 2.
What was your record today?
I didn't play.
Oh. Another half shark. I think you did.
I played 3 rounds. And then I really wanted to cast.
To develop your brain, there's going to be a double lore gain. Actually puts the shark onto the bottom, so it must be a decent card that's kept. Maybe another develop or something like this. Only 1 card in hand, I think, for Machiavelli. But the quest comes through with the Sisu and the shark up to 10.
Machiavelli has seen enough. Did they not take the Tamatoa? Just go for the shark instead? Did you see?
Maybe it's I think Tamatoa is in hand.
Oh, that's risky.
If you discard?
Yes, if you play that Tamatoa there, you end up with 3 cards in hand. And when
I think they just got the Tamatoa in hand off develop.
Okay, so they really valued going for the shark first.
They could have earlier off vision picked something. They could have seen it. They saw Tamatoa off vision.
Yeah.
But I think picked another shark.
Yeah.
Off the vision.
So they really, really wanted to like win the game quicker from here.
Yeah.
Which I think makes sense because you could try to restabilize your hand, but maybe instead of that you can just say, if I play a second shark here, even if they discard my hand, they can't even exert their characters. Even if they remove 1 shark, they can't exert their characters because the shark just has such a grip onto the spot.
Yee-hoo!
Multicolo!
We don't talk about Bruno.
And it's exactly what we said's happening. 1 shark's gone, but you still can't exert your characters. If they opted to just play a Tamatoa, a shark gets removed, and maybe the Ursula's free to sing a song.
It's the Tamatoa! The Crabatoa. 1 card left in Machiavelli's hand. Does Christopher have another discard? We talked about it. You just don't have that many discard cards in this Emerald Steel deck. Every time you put a discard card in, you're probably going to lose something like, I don't know, what could you even cut? Like a Hidden Cove? Maybe like, are you ever going to, like, you can cut the Pete Space Pirate
So cut like less of the 3-cost Ursula.
You could play like less Muses, less Ursula 2. It's
less
very
quickie.
difficult, right?
Yeah, it's in general, every time you build an Emerald deck, if you want to play more discards, it comes at the cost of something.
For sure. Ursula.
And like the discard's great is when your opponent has 1, 2 cards in hand, but there's also stages where they have 0 cards in hand, or where they have like 6, where they don't really do that much.
Yep. The Maui is evasive and could be a bit of a problem for Christopher, and it's just going to quest up to 14, 6 lore away Machiavelli. We know they have a shark in hand. What is the other card? It's a mana. Bam! And are we going to see the Dinkang Fam line of moving the cards into the mana?
I don't like moving. But also, this Sisu, it's quested for 9 now, or how much has it quested for?
A lot.
Do you think, as Christopher, would you ever have double challenged it, just trying to slow the game down, or do you think they really need to keep that Ursula
They
around?
need to keep it, probs, right?
Just to, as like a way to get back into the game.
Yeah. Double strength lines and this sort of stuff. Like, you're just in a position where you're in a bad spot, you have to try and high roll, right? Like, just double trading into a Sisu. Oh! Beyond the Horizon is being sung by Pete and the Muses. Christopher's discarding his own copy of Beyond the Horizon
To draw 3 cards.
and does not allow Machiavelli to do the same.
So I think Christopher, by not trading into the Sisu,
Bounces the Muses back.
the assessment is basically that you cannot win just by slowing the game down. You need to find that one tempo swing of the Ursula Deceiver fall.
Yeah, which I would tend to agree with. Christopher for 4. I think it's going to be the Muses. It's a bold call. I have a feeling they might have a Muses in hand, Jan.
Might be one of their 4 cards.
Yeah, I think so. Oh! Uchigoro! And they use it on their own thingamajigger. Yeah. So Christopher is going to shuffle the deck. They're going to present Machiavelli with the opportunity to cut. Machiavelli's going to cut the deck, and then Christopher's going to draw 1 card, and then he's going to draw a 2nd card.
Great.
Oh, no deck cut! I got it wrong!
Did they not watch the Specie cheating video?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
And then it's, the Muses. I didn't see that one coming, actually.
We're of course joking. There's no reason to assume anyone has cheated in this game. And Machiavelli takes it. Sisu has quested for 9, the MacDuck Mana, the Sharks. Very good game by Machiavelli.
3. Could you bring me and Jan a pack each, please, from the bag? Thank you.
And a drink.
And a pack. Ochigoro.
Ochigoro. I want to go to Monster. No, I don't like Monster.
It's too much caffeine for this time of day. Oh, Cree.
These are so good.
Cree, come on. They're so good, mate.
Oh, don't think it's, no, don't. You
No,
guys
they
saying
are.
this is so good and then trying to feed me something
No, I
that ain't good.
had 3 earlier.
This looks like licorice.
Hold your
no?
hand out.
This looks like licorice.
You're going to love it.
It's like Swedish specialty.
Looks very appetizing.
Bon appetit.
Whoa. That is so Oh my
Not
god,
very
that is not
tasty.
good.
I loved it.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Do people actually eat this?
Yeah.
Tack.
Man, that is
Do you want one?
Yeah.
No, don't.
But you have to take 3 at the
No,
same time.
dude, Kim.
One.
No.
What is it?
No.
Is it chocolate?
No.
Yeah, it's basically chocolate.
No.
Is it, why? Is it bad?
Hold your hand out. It's so
Oh
good.
my god.
I love it.
Okay. Why is it salty?
She doesn't mind it.
It's actually like, I need salt to help with my low blood pressure. It's black licorice, it's a bit rank.
Oh, we're doing one pack opening?
Okay.
Bam! Oh, I didn't get anything good to. Unless. Oh!
Okay, mine.
I'll trade it for your.
Iconic.
I'll trade it for your back card. I trade my Elsa for your mystery back card.
Okay.
Okay.
But what's my card next to that? Jasmine.
What does she do?
A legendary.
Not that much.
Mickey Mouse. Your friend.
They're strange.
You're
I
right.
can't believe you opened that
Yeah.
Steam
Real
hold me.
dessert.
And I play it turn 1.
No, you know what's so funny? Myself and Kim were casting, and I was like, "Does Jan have an enchant in this?" I was like, "No, there's no way," because it was hidden by like the corner of your camera.
And it's the one that was
Diablo.
behind me as well.
Yeah. I was like, "There's no way, it's not." And you just go, "Boop."
And it was so fitting because it was just like this one here.
Okay, so now they know there's a song in the hand, an uninkable one at that. So if they can TPO that away,
Thank you so much.
there will be
Thank you.
some trouble if there's an
Tack.
Ursula to follow that up.
My friend.
I don't need it. Develop your brain finding that sale. Much better if there's no Diablo shift happening immediately.
Christopher, I think he forgot to rub the table for the Diablo shift.
No, it brings bad luck to rub, unless you need exactly a one-drop Olaf. There's the shift. Stormwatron discarded, and the Ursula. What do we call that?
The high roll line.
And also irrelevant, but I don't like sequencing wise. I kind of like to look at the hand first and then decide what song I discard to
Right.
shift.
But he also did look at the hand the last time.
Yes, but they play the develop. There's a little bit of develop.
Yep.
It doesn't matter whatsoever.
Yep.
But it's kind of like
Or
goes against my habits.
Christopher draws for Diablo.
A popsicle.
Draws for Diablo. And this is the difference, right? When you're going second, you don't get the...
This is a huge difference. Like, now they were able to draw for turn, for the sale, and for the popsicle, whereas if they went second, they wouldn't have gotten the Diablo shift in yet. And there's the Ursula Deceiver of all. Potentially setting up for a Prince John. Sunshine.
Sudden chill wombo combo. Durchbohrender Blick.
Durchbohrender Blick.
For 2, it's going to be Vision.
Of the future.
What are you looking for here?
Well, you playing Vision here tells me you don't have a brawl.
Or doesn't actually have ramp.
Yes, so Hofalgo is okay here if you get to use it the next turn before it being
Ursula
discarded.
discarded the Halfargo in the previous turn.
Yeah, but like you played a Vision here.
Yeah.
It's like even for the next turn, Hofalgo would be great unless it also gets
They took-
discarded.
Do you know what they took off the Vision?
No.
This card. What do you think about that? They took Teep off Vision.
Might be a little bit of a heads-up play where you say, I'm expecting the double sudden shit and I'm going low on cards in hand to play around the discard. But even after they use the Tipo, they will be on 2 cards in hand, right?
Yeah.
I think,
Maybe 3. Yeah, 3
Some-
cards in hand.
yeah. So they still get hit by the discard at least just as much. So I'm like slightly worried about this, but at the same time, I think if you can't remove the Diablo, you at least need to ramp towards being able to play a 6-drop to potentially keep it in check. So it might just be like the risk that they have to take to go this low on cards in hand.
Here comes the Proclaimer of Heroes. Are we going to see a sing-song? It's Durchbohrender Blick.
And now you can decide when you trigger the Muses, you could either double Sun Chill and then double Muses trigger, or you could Muses trigger and then sing a second Sun Chill and then Muse trigger again, which
Yeah.
doesn't really make a difference here.
Christopher actually bounces back the Ursula to hand, perhaps fearing a Maui, or just wanting an extra card in hand to ink.
Oh,
But they could have bounced
the
back.
3-cost Ursula.
They could have bounced back the Ursula too. There was a B prep in Machiavelli's hand when they Ursula, but maybe they predict that the Tipo got rid of it.
Which is very, very reasonable to predict, especially like as the opponent, can you really keep the B prep in hand when you know they could like Muses bounce back the Ursula, they could have another Ursula, and there's like such a long time until you could even potentially get that B prep off.
Machiavelli stroking the chin. Ursula, Deceiver of all, into the ink. Christopher exerting 3 ink. It's going to be Pete. It's Ursula, Deceiver of all.
Just replayed, setting it up again as like maybe an engine for the double storm or another double sudden chill. Completely questing out, and this card advantage can at some point get overwhelming. Even if like the thing is, even if the discard decks often have much more cards in hand, at some point some Ruby Sapphire cards they can like trade for 3 or 4 Emerald cards, so they can fight back, but just at some point the card advantage can be a little bit overwhelming.
Yep. Christopher draws a card after that Tamatoa came down from Machiavelli. There might be 3 cards in hand for Machiavelli right now. And with that Ursula, Deceiver of all, it's going to take his 1 sudden chill and 1 extra discard. to discard the entire hand. Remember, this is a win and in situation here at the huge Malmo Open, over 200 players. Another Deceiver Oval into the ink. That's the second one in as many turns. For 3, it's going to be
A John.
For 3, it's going to be
A Hypno. A Pete.
What do you think about the upside down Pete?
I think, like, I don't do it myself, but I don't mind it whatsoever because I feel like it's very much done as a courtesy of, please be mindful, you cannot play actions, which I don't mind at all.
It's also good for the stream.
Yes.
The half shark. Come on, what's the shark? The half shark's flavor text?
I'm half Maui, half demigod, half shark, and I will gain a pirate's life and then live the buccaneer's life.
Try again. I'll give you a clue. It starts with chi and it ends in who.
Chi! I will sing a pirate's life, gain 3 lore, and you will lose 2. Woo! Yeah, but this is exactly what they were playing towards. Even if they're out of cards in hand now, they needed to reach that point where they can at least quickly get those 6 drops on the board and contest the board. But Bruno is exactly the answer that Christopher was looking for.
And what is going to be discarded this time? 4 different options, 25% chance of the shark.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 we re-roll. A 1!
It's Popsicle.
Which is one of the best discards because you can't even play that. Without giving card advantage to the Diablo player, but having it in your discard is still nice if you end up finding another Tamatoa or Carpetbag.
Solo 2 comes through and Machiavelli's not happy to see that. Did he actually get rid of that Be Prepared off Tipo?
And
perhaps
there is
not.
that B-Prep that they might have kept this entire time.
And of course with PJ down, Christopher's also going to draw for the PJ.
Right, so the first turn where they could have played the B-Prep, they couldn't because the Pete came down. And then immediately the turn after, they're like, okay, now I gave you one more card draw that could have been a B-Prep. So they're kind of waiting until the perfect moment to maximize the chance that your opponent has the B-Prep and then striking with the Ursula.
And even if Machiavelli tops a B-Prep at this moment, he's 13 lore behind, and Christopher with the card advantage needs a B-Prep off the top or it's going to be a scoop, I think.
Right, and it's not Draws one more card off the Popsicle.
Develop your brain.
One more draw for Christopher, so if the B-Prep's found, they can at least refill the board.
They don't have enough ink, though. They're only at 6 right now.
Yes, they could never afford to ink to 7 to enable better plays, because once they ink to 7, the hand's just getting discarded. But they had to ink to 6 and then hopefully be able to ink B-Prep.
Develop finds Tala, finds Carpetbag, I think it is, but neither of those are going to do it. And we go to a game number 3.
Game 3 for the win and in.
Packs, please.
What packs?
I know. Should we have a quick game of guess that flavor text?
Let's guess that
if
flavor
you can
text.
guess this flavor text, I'll give you the card. She makes every space more beautiful. It's blue. It costs 5. And it quests for 2.
It's a 4/4 that reduces strength by 2.
Yep.
Maid Marian.
You have to finish it.
No, I said Maid Marian.
Yeah, but that's not the card. It's called Maid Marian DD.
Maid Marian, the
DD.
decorating,
Delightful
decorator.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
The delightful dreamer.
All right, now can you name? So I've got Luisa Madrigal here. She's a 4-cost, uninkable, 4/3, quest form with Rush. This rock, no problem. Go get that prophecy, Himana. But what is she actually called? She's called Luisa Madrigal.
Whoa.
Magically something 1.
Something 1?
Yeah, like, so she's called Magically blank 1. Magically blank 1.
Magically Madrigal 1.
No.
I don't know.
It's Luisa Madrigal. This rock, no problem. Go get that prophecy, Himana.
Magically prophecy 1.
Is Luisa Madrigal a prophecy?
No, she's
The strong one. So what's it called? She's the magically
strong one.
correct.
You didn't even need to give me any hints and I already got it.
All right, this one. Sometimes the only way to fight the unimaginable is with the incredible.
That's Madrigal. Whoa!
No, it's Sisu.
Sisu.
Oh, where are we eating dinner?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Would you like to cast the last round with us?
Sure.
Okay.
It's going on already, right?
Yep, it's game
This is
3.
game 3, red-blue against Emerald Steel Discard.
I lost against Emerald Steel this time, so I'm out.
Do you have any...
I know. You lost against Jordan.
Do you want to trade your deck for my deck?
What do you mean?
Your deck you played today, I'll trade. I'll give you my deck, I'll take your deck.
The Mickeys are not in there anymore. You're asked.
Oh, they're just in your pocket? Who keeps golden Mickeys in their pocket?
I want to wear them, like a badge.
Did you have a fun day?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Nice.
And tomorrow we play sealed or draft?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Unsure. There's Machiavelli versus Christopher. It's a winning in. We're going to game number 3. Machiavelli will be going first. As a Ruby Sapphire player, Kang, what are you looking for in your opening hand?
Yeah, Popsicle. Now also, because he's playing against a discard deck, you don't want to deplete your hand, so you want to go for sale. Meaning you have 5 cards in hand the next turn. Or the same turn, sorry. And yeah, that's basically your goal. And then you also want to go how far go. Of course, that's like playing into Ursula, but if they don't have it, the payoff is huge.
So it's going to be the Diablo one.
Always have Diablo.
Yeah, it can be a little bit of a gamble.
Oh, they have Brawl, yeah. So with Brawl, you don't even need to ram. Like if you can also say, yeah, I do nothing, because if they are not shifting up, then you can just chill even longer, and then yeah, it's fine. Like if he doesn't shift, it's slow.
Yeah, and T-powing often doesn't do that much. If then you're sometimes forced to brawl anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So at that point,
I guess there's one big decision here, which is: do you T-pow away that Haufalgo, expecting the Ursula, or do you T-pow ink something else, and then like maybe they think I got rid of that Haufalgo?
Yeah, true. I don't know how many other songs. I don't think there
I think it was the only song.
Okay, yeah, then that could make sense. But the issue is like they have no other play.
Yeah, we saw Machiavelli have a bit of a bluff earlier where he T-powed, bluffing that it was the B prep, but he actually kept it, right?
Yeah. And now, did you see he was like staring into Christopher's soul for like 15 seconds, trying to get a read on will they play Ursula? What do they think if I T-pow?
I mean
Inks T-pow.
No, he drew another one.
And now plays the T-pow, gives him the stare. What am I inking with that T-pow? Is it the song? Is it not?
At this point, I would do it, but me personally, I wouldn't have run. I would do it like in set 4 because sometimes you also just are not set 4, set 5.
The table.
In set 5, I sometimes didn't T-pow because I had Brawl in hand, so I would do it the same here. Oh, I think it was how far.
I think also I would get rid of it here because if I'm the Emerald Steel player, I don't really care about these mind games. I'm just jamming that Ursula on 2 because it's also like a singer for Sudden Chill with Prince John, and like I can't risk them having how far go even if they're doing the mind games.
Machiavelli also going first, so maybe doesn't need to take quite as much of a high roll line. Diablo is going to quest.
Shift. Oh, that's maybe a bait. And now they are shifting.
The caster bait line. So strength inked. Does it? If you're like a Ruby Sapphire player playing against Emerald Steel and they ink strength, does that give you any kind of information?
Yes, that's really great. Like if you are playing now, you are playing out your shard. You know, like right now we know their hand is probably like unink heavy, not really great stuff. And yeah, that's just great for us.
Sale comes through.
That's decent.
What's like the use of a sail on this turn, Moyen? Like, why are you after you go Tipo? Why are you going sail now? A lot of players would just be trying to develop further the board. Is this like a good line to take often?
Well, the board barely matters in this. It's kind of just like you need to get to a certain ink point with as many cards as possible in hand, and you need to kind of get there quickly. The sooner you can play Tamatoas and Sharks, the happier you are.
Yep.
Personally, I would have inked the brawl and kept the hook, to be honest. But
Inked the brawl really against Diablo.
yeah, but the hook kills Diablo.
Right.
every time, right? It banishes Diablo. Especially the Rush Mauis are really bad in this matchup, but now suddenly the Rush Maui are insane. Like really insane. Not a single character is safe before Rush Maui.
Muses will be inked, and for 3 it's going to be that Ursula Deceiver of all. Machiavelli smiles.
Yeah.
5 ink available for Machiavelli, can go to 6 this turn.
That's also probably why Machiavelli kept the brawl, but to be honest, I would play the Tamatoa out here. Just
If you
for
see
the
that strength ink though, are you ever getting the read there's a second strength in hand as well?
No, strength is like not that important of a card in this matchup that you can make these reads. I think it's totally reasonable for them to have 1 strength and ink it. It's generally like the Bruno, if they ink that then you could kind of make a read, because the Bruno is like the primary answer that gets rid of the shark and maybe even draws a card.
Inks brawl.
Okay, now I would probably would have played brawl if I kept it, because now Machiavelli can get punished by Prince John to sudden chill.
Is there any reason
Right.
not to quest with Tipo here?
No. But I don't mind the Tamatoa here. I think if you do end up taking a line like a brawl, it's not like you're getting rid of the issue, because then you're not generating any board presence yourself, and then whatever they play on the next turn, I think can still cause a lot of problems.
I do have a question then though, like, of course, we cannot look into Machiavelli's mind. Oh, what's happening? But if that was the consideration already before,
Right,
why
yes.
didn't you ink the brawl before? Because
Oh, the durchbohrender Blick! How was my pronunciation, Kang?
really bad.
I said it's okay. Okay.
I
So basically, if you make that decision beforehand, then yes, you should ink the brawl over the fishhook.
That's a big moment, that double sudden chill. It's one of the biggest reasons to play, of course, this Ursula Deceiver of all in other colors. In steel, you get the strength and storm, but that double sudden chill is so sweet into Ruby Sapphire in particular.
Yeah, now in this situation, the game can go really, really fast into Christopher's side, because Machiavelli doesn't have a lot, and not going for the brawl was a bit risky here, just because the Prince John is alone, he cannot sing,
Yeah.
the Diablo cannot sing Sanchez, so Christopher probably would have played Prince John Pass at that point. So, yeah, I don't like going for Tamatoa there when we actually kept the brawl.
They do definitely go into a decent position from here. I mean, it can go either way very quickly, but I think once they develop the shark, get the trade into the Ursula, they can, like, it buys them so much time, unless Christopher can quickly find an out to that half shark.
Yeah. Card that would be interesting here is, of course, we don't talk about Bruno on the shark with the Prince John on the field. Like, that would just chip away Machiavelli's hand while giving.
Oh!
Never mind.
The carpet bag
Did we
for
knew that
0 cost.
Did we knew that card?
I don't know.
We haven't seen it, right?
Oh, I think it
Oh
might
my
no, it
God.
was in the early opening hand.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good turn. A carpet bag and a half shot, but that Ursula is still left, even though exerted. Machiavelli looked up to the sky and had a big decision. Does he take out the Ursula Deceiver of all, or does he develop the carpet bag by questing with Tamatoa? What do you think about that decision to develop the carpet bag?
Well,
Insane?
yeah, I think there's like so much tempo behind this. The only really bad thing that could happen is if they are able to maybe develop 2 more characters and then double sing the strength. Outside of that, this puts them into a great position.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, we saw that strength inked much earlier on from Christopher. It's going to be a
Sunchill inked as they're out of cards now.
Now they're out of cards.
Yes, this is where we
5
see the
ink.
first Bruno hit the board.
Can I hear your? We don't talk about Bruno, Kang.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Good job.
But
Very good.
I cannot do the rap part.
And they might have found this off the Bruno Prince John draw, now being able to put 4 damage into the Tamatoa, kind of stabilizing the board. And usually, without the carpet bag, the game is very, very much in Christopher's favor here. With the carpet back, there is ways to stabilize.
Okay, that quest is risky because we know Machiavelli is also running Goof.
Yeah,
So-
Groove, Maui, Fishhook, but I think with them having 0 cards in hand, I don't mind that. I guess they have 2 draws, it's
Yeah,
still
exactly.
quite risky.
So it was How Far I'll Go, found by Machiavelli. I think they forgot to
Interesting.
rub the table.
Wait,
that,
what?
That was definitely the wrong order because
yeah.
he needs to do Popsicle first. Like
So
the two cards.
for those that aren't familiar with Carpet Bag, what's Carpet Bag doing?
You pay 1 and exert it to grab back a Popsicle.
And yeah, that's what it does.
And
Oh my god!
you have to exert it to do it as well.
Yeah. And
And then you play out the Popsicle.
yeah, the reason we're talking about the sequencing is here is if you pay 1 for the carpet bag first and pay 1 for the popsicle to draw 1, you would still have the ink open to use something like a rush
That was the
goofy.
Sisu?
Yeah, Sisu.
Oh my god, it's about
And
to
it
get
possibly,
discarded.
I think Tamatoa as well.
Yeah, but by starting with the Ofalgo, the outs that you do have to get rid of the John, you no longer have them because you just don't have the ink available.
And Christopher, like if we're looking at Machiavelli's facial expression, do you think there's much of a read that you're getting here when you see Machiavelli like grimace like that when he hits the develop your brain?
For me, it's like he's bluffing. That he's like. So that was definitely a bluff because he knows that if that Sisu resolves, he's literally winning. So yeah, that was 100% a bluff.
Maybe he's like unhappy to have drawn it though, like in this position, right? Because he's worried it's going to get discarded. I think it was like Tamatoa and Sisu off the develop. One goes to the bottom, one might
I mean,
get
2
discarded.
Sanchez are out already. So
I think in general, it just tells you, okay, they're not happy with the spot that they are in. I
Yeah.
wouldn't try to read too much into what exactly they got off the Hofalgo.
So the deceiver of all, the
oh my god, the third
Wunderblick.
one. Wait, why did they? They can of course play another beast or something. True.
So they sing with Ursula. 5 ink available. Christopher in the ascendancy despite going second, but all it could take is a top deck for Machiavelli. In comes the beast. Now Machiavelli, a B prep off the top here, and it could be anybody's game.
I guess doesn't matter whatsoever, but don't you double sync Sudden Shield so you have like 1 more card in your deck?
Oh, Popsicle found. How much ink does Machiavelli have available here? I think it might be 7. Popsicle for 1, draws another card. The Super Goof. Is he happy about that? Was that a fist bump?
Yeah, I think so.
For
Oh
4.
my god, the punish.
Takes out the PJ,
Actually,
gains a law.
there's a consideration to get rid of the Ursula with the Tipo end.
Right. Heals the Goof, and we can now see the carpet bag. Are you happy with this sequencing?
Now it's fine because of the healing. But yeah.
Yep.
Another Popsicle.
Rush Maui, right?
Right, so even though he played something before he drew, he gets benefit from the Popsicle heal as well.
Yeah, so now there's was like reason to do it
Yep.
this way. They're still kind of struggling against the Sad Beast at least, but at least they now got so much ink that all
Yep.
the top deck B preps and Sisu are all available.
And the carpet bag's ready to go, right?
And that's also a big problem of Emirates DL2. They are not really finishing fast, so
Yeah.
at some point they can run out of steam. Like if the draw engine, the discard engine is gone, then that can turn really fast into the Ruby Sapphire page. And
Yeah, they need to not only discard Ruby Sapphire's hand, they also need to create a board state where they can then benefit of them not having very little cards. But even with exerting this Prince John, there was so many risks with that.
We've seen Ursula sing, 2 or 3 songs already? Are we about to see a 4th?
I think there was a double Sudden Chill, a one-off Sudden Chill, and a double Storm.
For 3. Gonna be Pete. Do you like the upside down Pete, Kang?
yeah, I like it.
Oh, no Goofy or Tipo for you, Machiavelli, says Christopher, as they quest with the beast. But we are in top
This
deck.
is the 4th one.
Oh
The
my
4th
goodness.
One. Wow.
Draw for Prince John. But will they rub the table to find the B prep? That's the big question.
I think if
Pete,
they don't
Pete.
rub, they find it.
Oh,
They didn't
They're
find
Pete.
it.
oh yeah, Pete. Good thing it's upside down, or we might not have realised.
That's why it's good.
Well, I mean, they still have 8 ink. They could draw a Sisu.
So they pay 1 for the carpet bag, add the Popsicle back to hand, pay 1 for Popsicle, draw. Oh, he loves it!
Why didn't we get Rush Maui back?
seeds.
Rush Maui back?
I'm sure it'll be back at some point. Maui comes through.
And again, you think you got them out of cards finally, but with them drawing 2 cards, as soon as you exerted that beast, zack, there's the Rush card found.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the Prince John did also draw for Christopher the previous turn as well. So Christopher, I think they're set on 5 cards in hand roughly.
Which really isn't that much considering they had the Diablo, they had the John, they drew some
So
cards of beast.
the Emerald.
Bruno.
Oh.
It's going to be a 50-50. Will it be Maui or there's some sort of Sapphire card in hand, I think, as well. Going to be the
I don't like even amounts.
Vision. Draw for Prince John as well. Going to be the Muses into the ink. Are you always questing with Prince John here? You just need to turn up the pace, or can you afford to be conservative and not quest here if you're Christopher?
I mean, at that point, I think he should quest. So before, like Green Steel, the Beast should have never quested because Green Steel is a deck against, at least against Ruby Sapphire, where you don't need a big board or something. You need a big hand because the B preps are coming, and if a Rush Maui is shutting down the Beast, like for free basically,
Doesn't quest.
that's just not good.
Oh, and there's the punish. Go on, let's hear it. 1 sec.
Be prepared.
Very good.
I don't think I agree with the not exerting the beast. I think there's like, they only have 2 draws, and I think you need to like limit the time that Machiavelli has to find the cards that they need by questing a little bit quicker. But of course, if they do end up drawing that Maui, you're very sad to have exerted that beast.
They kind of did both things at the wrong time, right? Like, as it happened, when they ended up questing with Beast, it got punished, and when they didn't quest with Prince John, it also got punished. So Christopher kind of getting the wrong end of the rub on. Oh yeah, nice. Good job.
Oh my God, you wake up.
What? Forget it.
This is not even bad because basically Machiavelli got 2 draws now, meaning 2 turns of carpetbag activation ahead.
And could find the carpet back as well.
And now we got the shark and the mana. Like,
And at this stage of the game, I really don't think you mind.
yeah, now that is game over. That looks like a game over. 7-5 lore. Christopher seems like to be out of steam. Yeah, the mana is like back-breaking alone.
Emerald Steel is so weak at dealing with mana, and once you deal with it, these Rush Mauis are going to take everything. Every last little bit of hope.
Is this the right moment for the mana? Like, why are you not going for the shark here? Why is now the right time for the mana?
Technically, Machiavelli should have won for shark, but it doesn't really matter.
Interesting. And why is that? Why would you prefer shark at this moment?
Shark is like, because he has also something like Pirate's Life in hand, and he can top deck into a lot of actions that are in the deck. So that's cool, and also...
Oh, there's the Pirate's Life being discarded by Ursula.
I wouldn't even have ink, because now you don't ink because you just want to preserve your hand size.
Yep.
And that's good.
For me, it's while I agree with not inking. I don't mind the mana first, just because like you gain 2 lore first.
Right?
Yes, ink efficiency would of course be.
Because he barely
for this.
did anything after that mana.
We see.
I think it would be better to do.
We see the shark and the sail, not moving the shark into the mana.
Oh, did he pass? Wow.
Correct play. Love this guy. Never waste the time on moving.
Christopher inks up to 7 ink now, and for 3.
They're also now very quickly running out of cards.
It's going to be
Pete. It's no longer upside down.
And it's the double sing of Beyond the Horizon. No Prince John available. So Christopher can draw 3 cards.
Yes, and then
decide if he wants.
No, there's a point. You draw 3 cards, and then you don't like these 3 cards. You can do it again.
There's no point in discarding Machiavelli.
No, I don't think they're discarding Machiavelli.
I think Machiavelli's got 1 in hand or so.
Is it 1 or 2?
1.
2.
This is the other one is the ink.
Yeah, the ink which was not used for the mana.
Oh, it's 2.
2 cards in hand for Machiavelli.
Pirate's Life, I think, and Rush.
So Christopher here is saying, okay,
he drew another one, I think.
I mean, isn't there an argument to consider at least discarding Machiavelli's hand? You can be like, well, you've got 2 cards which you've chosen, or 3 random cards.
But they haven't really chosen them. They've drawn into them very
From
recently.
Yeah. Okay. But the Pete's not upside down, so how's anybody going to know that there's no actions this turn?
I wouldn't know now. Now he didn't trigger, right?
Yeah.
Because before he was upside down.
End law to 5. Machiavelli with the Mukduk mana. Ticking along, the Thaler comes through.
Also the Rushmore is coming down. Oh, Tamatoa, refilling hand. That game seems like to be over.
It's going to be Maui. Takes out the Ursula.
Goes back up. Take another action back. It's a really difficult situation for Christopher to come back. Because now the hand of Machiavelli is like completely full. Okay, that Pirate's Life was unnecessary because Christopher is at 5.
So you would have preferred to see something else taken there?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Pirate's Life is going to end up looking bad when in the pan out of this game, but you could just take something that's like a develop or a vision that like actually matters for the board.
Yep.
Because you have the time to get to play those cards.
Christopher does have that beast back down and can continue to draw cards. So much ink available as well, but no easy way for them to clear the Shark, the Mukduk mana, and friends. It's going to be a Diablo.
The big problem is now you have to get rid of the mana, but as soon as you do, you get punished so badly by both the Maris sitting around.
The Hidden Cove comes through.
Now,
Beyond the Horizon sung again. With Ursula and Beast. Christopher draws 3 new.
At least in this game, well, also before that, but especially in this game, I have not been impressed at all with Beyond. It's just like you have exerting all of these characters, that there's so much lore or that you're sacrificing, or both of these cases, you're just losing all the characters that you're exerting to the Maris with the popsicles.
Beyond the Horizon's definitely got big synergy with Prince John though, right, as well.
Yeah.
But
if you have the perfect hand, that works perfectly. But right now, Christopher didn't start with the perfect curve.
It's another Bruno. What's it going to be? It's a Pirate's Life.
Beyond the Horizon is one of the cards that the community was so wrong on. People were like so worried it was going to be one of the craziest cards when it was revealed. A little bit like Inkgeyser
I mean,
or Jafar.
Beyond the Horizon
Jafar,
is crazy, but only in Green Steel. But Green Steel was not really. That's the thing about
one. Okay, the mana gets added. The cove's taken out by Maui, and it's side by side.
Void Bohot. Similar to Swedish.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
Christopher's going to draw, but that Mukduk mana is still on the board. Ursula and Diablo, the response, but the mana continues to tick. Machiavelli is just 3 lore away.
And there's the Sisu.
That's the game!
Machiavelli moves on.
Do you want to know how often I lost today because I played the Mickey?
How many times?
Twice.
Oh.
Because the Sisu was under the Mickey. I'm like, oh no. I got it 1 turn too late. Twice.
Well, big congratulations to Machiavelli. We might see Christopher still in the tournament tomorrow. Machiavelli has made it through. We probably, I think we'll call it before we have an interview because we've overrun by quite a long time. But Machiavelli's going to be in the tournament tomorrow. Big thank you to Malmo Gameweek for having us. Big thank you to the sponsors, Cardmarket, who sponsor this channel. Of course, Fanfinity, who sponsor this event. Ravensburger, who have been a big part of it. Big thank you to the casting team we've had. We've had Magnus, Dane, we've had Kim, we've had Kawa, we've had this guy from Podcana, and we've had the world champ. What does it say on there? Creator.
Do
you know what mine says?
What?
Legend.
Oh, I'm a VIP.
Wow. I'm not even creator.
And yeah, it's been a pleasure.
I'm Moyan, not that guy from Podcana.
Oh. Thanks everyone. We're going to be back tomorrow with the top 16.
Wait.
Is it a top 16?
Top 32.
Top 32.
Top 32.
Wait. We can finally do the Podcana World Champ. Now you and Kawa and me are on one event. Finally.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
What do you mean no?
We'll see you tomorrow. Tschüsseldorf. Hey do. I'll find someone to raid actually before we go. Actually, can I? No, I'm not logged in.